question is
what you've done in
who
the
is the
Premier.
greatest player the Premier
You
League
have
has
never
ever
seen anything like Ronaldo in the Premier
No,
League.
you
I don't
have
want to hear
never
again.
seen anything like Thierry Henry.
You do not want, see, I don't
Ronaldo,
want. I say we dey forget.
Salah don't pass Henry already.
He's no, don't punish Salah.
Henry now na number 3.
Don't punish Salah.
Waiting Ronaldo don't do. Wait, nobody don't do for Premier
When
League.
Salah.
Where Ronaldo take win Ballon d'Or?
I don't tell you that last week. I don't want to pass. I won't go buy something. I see this guy, they make call, they talk small. I was like, I can't pass the guy. Say, you try now, try and come. You know, Ramadan was so start. The way they beg.
You see too funny, I beg.
They come and do what?
That job interview.
Oh, that one more.
This job interview, they know they drive inside Ramadan.
That one more choke now.
It shows the kind of person that you are. That 1 month is a lot for you to keep your discipline. It shows the kind of person that you are.
That one more choke.
Choke waiting. He's
Out
just
of 365 days.
What's that? I don't forget the name.
So much they go 1 month without wiping.
Last dance.
I think what's that?
The guy that always had the earrings
As
and
you
everything.
even get
Like
wiping.
Last
Of course,
dance.
Bulls, defender.
don't mind them.
Who? Dennis
So
Rodman.
they go 1 month without.
What is what? Not you go tired. You go.
Senior man.
You go tired.
Now you go tired. Those people.
Listen to the people that are
Why
married.
have to
Not
listen
you
to
go
them?
tired.
Everybody get your own.
Listen to the people that are
When you
married.
wake up like this as you dey cook, like on Sunday we dey cook, gas don't finish, the guy don't come.
You guys say your prick stand.
Say let's go and buy gas. When you don't buy gas, you go buy fuel.
I see some very say. I see something.
Let's go.
Go buy fuel. Buy fuel. Baba, now you go tired, don't worry. Then you can't get picking. Your picking they sleep by 2 a.m. You don't go, you go tired. You go just leave me, let me rest.
Person say, you know, they don't tell us for parents to say bills not living things.
Somebody say, I just got my light bill. Apparently, I paid for sunlight, gas lights, and everything all together. So apparently, I was charged for sunlight and every other thing.
All right, let's go. Okay. Let's do it.
Okie dokie. Who they always talk okie dokie?
Man, please.
Bro, I cannot forget the first day when I first started to change my hair. The first day where I go on Super Sports. I don't even forget. That's why I'm telling you that they don't go talk about. But you see for this sport industry, for this Nigeria, they don't worry.
You have the picture.
The things that I've done.
Document it now. You have the picture.
No, I do now. Of course, why I don't go get the picture? The things that I've done, bro. Like I can remember the first day I went.
So you change the game.
I said thank you, bro. I changed the game. Right? You didn't want.
Oh, Pep Guardiola.
And it was deliberate too. It wasn't a stumbled upon. No, it wasn't.
But you didn't reinvent the wheel now. That I've done before. People say, that's why you insult Pep. Now.
Who do am for this country?
Pep not do anything new.
Yes.
Say crap, don't do am.
Who do it? Who do am before me?
But
Now you
yeah,
are the
you
ask.
don't do anything.
Who do am? Now me, I mentioned the name of the person who do am before Pep. Make una mention the name of the person who do am before me. Make whether una no go tear ACL.
Okay. I'm ready.
At the final house, you say 2-bedroom apartment, 3 million.
How much am I making?
Total package 4.9.
What total?
How much am I making?
Is that the way I talk that you say Nigerians are wicked.
Go ahead.
Nigerians are wicked people. Like, we're not good people. We're not good people. We're very wicked people.
Everything with the add value. We add value.
You dey carry person go show house. You dey show me house where I go buy. Make I carry 20% of the money give you because they show me house. Nigerians are wicked people. You dey show me house like no be your house. You just dey show me say this is the person wey get this house. You say make I give you 20% of the money. And they pay 3 million per house. Make I carry 20%. 20%.
That's 600. That package 4.9. That's crazy.
They have that 3 million, but just have a 4.9.
Guy,
Nigerians are heartless. Like
You go see charges. You go fear.
Nigerians are heartless. Nigerians are heartless.
All right, man.
Say government, but you are wicked people.
All right, let's go, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome along to Hindsight Podcast Studios. I am Yubi, and so doing of it alongside three. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome along to Hindsight Podcast Studios. I am Yubi, and so doing of it alongside three Pete's Championship pundits. Starting off with Twitter celebrity and double award-winning podcaster, the man who puts the parties for the wins, aka Dennis Rodman of the show, Mr. IBK Sports. IBK, show us your thoughts. Next up, the man who comes with the dagger and, of course, TikTok favorite and everyone's favorite punter, Mr. Inebong Monday. Good to have you back, Ini. And, of course, last but not the least, industry concierge and the best wingman you can ever ask for, a.k.a. Scottie Pippen, Mr. Olakunle. Gentlemen, good to have everybody back on the podcast. It's great to see everybody. IBK, what's up with the news thoughts now?
I became what admitted.
Dennis Rodman's vibes,
I inspired him.
IBK has gone full.
I paved the way for him. He won't admit it, but I inspired him.
Now one way you
But you know Dennis Rodman, right? You know Dennis Rodman, yeah?
He said that one.
Yeah.
I asked, IBK, you know Dennis Rodman?
You don't know that
Yeah,
it's
Sabiam.
Yeah, you know, with
It's
the
Abia for Oshodi.
Yes.
with the nice earrings, you know.
Sabiam now.
All you need now is a power bike and some makeup on your face and things like
Give
that.
credits. Give
You know,
credit where credit
you know.
is.
Which credit make I give?
But IBK, I really like it. I really liked it. I like the.
It's good
It looks
stuff.
good on you, actually.
It's
It looks
good
on
stuff.
Thanks, brother.
Just keep
You
it.
know,
Don't. I don't know how the silver will look, but I like the black.
You are getting your branding
You're
right.
getting your branding.
You get one we if I get that, I go collect them from.
Yeah.
Person
And
don't
then
be
if you never
collector.
lost them.
Person collect them.
Now,
What's
Wow,
up with
really
the? Make I see the. Is that a? Let me see the. That's really nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I became man. Come on.
Black is black is
Black don't crack.
black doesn't crack.
Black
you
don't
know.
crack. Black
you can never
excellence,
go wrong
you
with
know.
black. You know,
It
it
is
works.
always got his
It
platinum ring. That's the wedding band, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So
It is.
wedding bands are the ones that are just
I know nothing.
they just give you say
They just give
ball
you
bearer
wear
just
out.
give you say
One the guys wear. Then the ring is the one.
it's the one the women wear.
Yeah.
Me if I want wear
Yeah.
ring, go, I will go
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah. I was speaking to 1B one time and after the call, Instagram started sending me engagement jewelry. I was like, you know how that thing.
How far? Relax.
Relax, bro.
Relax.
You know how that thing.
We're not
you know?
there yet.
She was very categorical about the kind of ring she wanted. I was like, bro, while I don't plenty like that.
And those people go say now only 12 now they read in a chat. So how they take no say you need drink?
You know, it's crazy. But Rufai has always got Rufai is a rose gold guy, right? So he's got the rose gold wrist
Those-
and
Those artists.
But no, it's good to have everybody back on the show. And this week was Oscar weekend, right? And it's crazy how this. I was watching the Oscars highlights, and I saw a video of they were trying to show the importance of production. So this guy, I forgot his name now, actor comes up on stage, he's reading the prompter or the cue, as Kate would say, and he starts going down. And basically, they were showing the importance of you could be, great talent and everything, but the production is very important to
Yeah,
all you
absolutely.
do. But it made me think, right? So shout out to Wale as far as all of that goes, because just on the side, Wale is he's acquired or rather borrowed a new instrument that
Yeah,
allows us
yeah.
to when we record or film, as you would say, a turnaround time is very short. We could turn around in maybe
Well, let's
4
not
hours
mention
or
that.
6 hours.
If you are
less
Wale-
than that.
Wale, I'm proud of
If
you.
you have an argument with
Proud
Wale,
of you.
if you have an argument,
My boy.
if you had an argument with Wale and he's not happy with you, you will see it in the next production. The kind of pictures you put
It's
out.
short, it's short.
Everybody go make sense. Your own picture go dark.
No, it has gotten better now. Early on, Wale could not leave you when you pick your nose.
You get. You
Useless
go say
person.
no. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
How can that shot be there?
I know what you are.
So we draw everything in his look and bring out video. When
Can never bring it out.
You know, a serious person.
It be like that year where Adekunle go and Zeno this studio. Zeno just the taxi man for right. So Adekunle cut half the lines, come up for the song. On my own song.
What kind of pettiness?
Just come
Yeah,
and
yeah.
be,
Now by
just
this
come
thing,
and
you want to dictate the narrative.
be of my song.
No,
I mean,
it's
call it
not,
for
it's,
feature.
not, it's not gonna happen.
But as far as features go, today we've got something special, right? And it's pretty much the rejoinder, right, to what was the great top 5. We're gonna look at the top 5 collaborations of all time. As far as
I think
Afrobeats-
that view is
Afrobeats
over
go.
1 million now.
over
right?
over 1 million views.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
gentlemen,
Wow.
we have to sign
was
post
good.
that.
That was good.
Possibly around 2 million
On one
if you consider
platform.
across a platform. Over 1 million on one platform.
Yeah.
Possibly over 2 million across.
Really
all
good, really good. And when you say 1 million, people are like, it's just 1 million, but I can tell you for free, you guys, there are not many there are not many snippets, not many snackable contents in 2025 from Nigerian media space that had over 1 million
No,
views.
what may I even say is if you are in a video that does 1 million views, don't worry, you go know.
Yeah.
The difference is the taste. The taste is the difference.
Right. But speaking of Oscars, right? I wanted to ask. I'm not an award person, and I really don't care for awards. However, I see what it means for other people, right? I wanted to ask what's the most popular movie that hasn't won the Oscars, or what's a good movie that you think deserved to win the Oscars and didn't win? I'm gonna start. You're a movie guy, so you would know.
I don't think I'm a movie guy to the point where.
No, you're a movie guy.
So yeah, no. Of course, I think I'm a movie guy. The movie is like my best way of like.
And when I say Rufai is a movie guy, I mean we're all movie people in the end.
Yeah.
But to a great degree, Rufai can tell a good movie early on. I can say that. Yeah.
Actually. So
Blood
that's the thing. I
Diamonds,
can't
yeah?
remember if.
That's
I can't remember if
that's
he won.
Caprio,
Yeah, that was
Leonardo.
Yeah, and the black guy. That was the year they released Last King of Scotland. Also,
Yo.
Titanic.
Last King of Scotland won an Oscar, no?
Yeah, that was.
It's crazy, but because I never would have.
Titanic lost to Gladiator.
I never would have believed that Last King of Scotland would win the Oscars over Blood Diamonds. But this thing, like you never know how they arrive. Like I think one of the movies that won, I don't know if it's Best Picture or something. I can't remember the name now.
Yeah.
This year, they're like movies that people kept going on about. How Dune, for example, Dune Part 2. I would never, because I saw the first one, saw the second one, and I'm like, how is this movie not making like Best Picture like at the Academy?
What does Best Picture mean?
So I think that's like when you say at the Grammys where you say song. No. Like I think at
Best
the Grammys when you say Song of the Year or when you say I think
Record
that's
of the
like
Year.
the Movie of the Year.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the Best Picture. I think.
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm just.
Yeah. I don't think you're correct actually.
I beg,
Yeah.
I want to say why Nollywood know the entire Oscar. Is there
That's
a
a
reason?
podcast already.
No, but it's not your award now. Like you
It's
have.
not.
you
So
have
no, you can even
You have the MV.
you can
the
even
AMC,
enter.
yeah.
You can enter because they have
a global award,
categories.
right?
They have categories for.
I mean,
The Oscar is a global award.
international-
they have categories for
global is
international
relative,
movies.
you know.
They have categories for international movies, but it's basically like the Grammys where they
I
have
understand, yeah.
specific this thing, world
Yeah.
global album. So it's not like mainstream. You don't get nominated in the main
category.
stream. Yeah.
Because in the end, it's not your thing, and it's funny because this past week Jamie Carragher got into the bit of
it was the eye of the
I have a
eye of
storm
the storm.
basically for the Ballon d'Or thing, and I tweeted, I said, look, the conversation has merits. You understand? Because in the end, ultimately, the Ballon d'Or is a European award. That's what people forget.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been globalized, but it is fundamentally the people who vote for those awards are
Is na
they have a
European
tunnel
award.
vision in the Europe space. So
Yeah, European award.
Anyway, we'll talk about that soon.
And just to add, 15, 20 years ago, the Ballon d'Or was a European award.
Yeah,
It's always been.
It's always
No,
been a
no,
European award.
it was a predominantly
European award, yes.
Like it
Yes,
used to
only
be,
in Europe,
you know,
yes.
it was a European of the Year player award.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of movies that haven't won the Oscars, I think that Shawshank Redemption
Shawshank Redemption didn't win the Oscar.
never won an Oscar.
God
right?
damn.
I think it's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Ever. That's
Ever
see,
seen.
that's one of the best
Have you
movies
seen-
you ever watched in your life.
No,
Series.
series not for me. No, series, no. I mean,
That's one of the best movies you
name.
will ever see in your life.
Yeah,
It's
Shawshank
not a.
Yeah.
It is one of the best you will ever see.
incredible show. Didn't win the Oscars, and I just felt I was like, so again, which goes back to why I think I'm not a big sucker for awards. So same thing with the Headies. I respect the awards. The AMVC, I think the AMVC is probably the best award show in Nigeria
continent.
in terms of maybe on the continent,
yeah.
maybe on the continent.
Yeah, on the continent.
You know, the
Debatable.
level of enthusiasm people have towards AMVC.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, what the organizers are able
I
to
think
do.
Eddie's has dropped like since.
Headies job when it took it out of country.
My brother, see, make I don't just talk.
You know,
Let's continue with movies.
speaking of awards, I used to think growing up, right? I thought the VMAs and the Sound City Music Video Awards.
Yeah,
was
the Sound City
really,
Music
really
Video
good.
Awards was
I don't know
really
how
good.
I don't know how they let that go.
It was really
They
good.
lost that. They really
So
lost
the
that.
thing is, I think to continue to continue, making the awards year in year out, I think it's very difficult because budgeting. It has to be. I feel like it has to be that there's a structure in place where it's a body that all they do is sit and prepare the award every year.
Yeah.
They're like it's a structure.
That's
Like
it, that's their job.
The way you have the
Grammys
Grammys
too,
and
yeah.
you have the Recording Academy. The way you have the Oscars, you have the it has to be like there's a
they follow
structure,
through
and
the
all
songs
they
of the
do,
year.
they build the structure around the award. Year in, year out, they try to get better.
It cannot be
It cannot be like let's
afterthought.
just do an event.
Yeah, it cannot be an
It
event.
cannot be
It has
we're
to
just doing
be
an event.
an
Nah,
academy.
I don't think you will try.
For example, you know the Grammys, the
Yes,
Academy
yes.
Award. It has to be
So-
academy.
Exactly. So the event, the ceremony is like an offshoot of a more
Offshoot of an organization.
of an
something
organization.
that's been
Yeah.
studied.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fact.
I think the
Eddie,
biggest.
Eddie's. I don't know if it's just an event, but
No, Headies has a bit of that because obviously they've created that base structure. They have that
was before,
what's their
not
name?
now.
It's always been them now. What's their
TV?
name? Hip TV.
Yeah.
yeah, now them.
So, your animal show.
I think what Rafai says is very important, but I think that the fundamental of an award and what will make award shows stand the test of time is people have to sense that to a large degree this award is credible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Once you play with that, right? You can play with it for after you've gained it, right? But you can't play before you gain it.
And obviously,
Yeah.
there will always be people who feel aggrieved, constant. Ronaldo didn't win it, Messi didn't win it.
Yeah.
There will always be people who feel aggrieved.
Yep.
But big shout out to Africa Magic. What they've done with the aim this year is they built a level of excitement and credibility with that stuff. Even though people still feel aggrieved and at the end,
So
they look forward to the next one.
So you know what I would say? What I would say
one.
with Nigerian awards, especially the MVCAs and even the Headies. Granted, the Headies they might have gotten some things wrong. Even this year when the nomination dropped, I think somebody
I didn't know until now.
somebody was saying they contradicted some of their own guidelines.
Categories,
that
yeah,
can
yeah,
happen,
yeah.
right? But one thing that I think Nigerians always get wrong, and then they end up criticizing the award organization, is that when the award organization starts calling for entries, Nigerians most of the time will behave as if they are too big to put in entries on the award. And then when the nominations come out, fans online go, "Oh,
It's
why
not
did they
there.
nominate this?
But they didn't put it through.
Did you put in your work for consideration?"
Yeah.
For Grammys, do you
you
put
have
in
to,
for entries?
So I think for Grammys,
Depending on the song.
I think for Grammys, because there's an academy, there's
Yeah.
all that. I think there's a way they go in there, and I even think you put in for Grammys too.
You have to-
I think
you have to
I
submit for
think you
Grammys.
put in for Grammys too, and then they.
Why
the
would give you award where you
academy
don't
goes-
want?
They have a way, they have a structure.
Why they will give you a one way? You know what?
But I don't think he's putting in for the
Yeah.
award is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's
No, why shouldn't it be?
No, you should put it. You should submit your
because
work.
if you think that I've done something really good and I
don't
think
need to
that-
put in. That's.
So I
if you
became
don't
what
think-
you have
if
been
you don't-
saying.
hold on.
I
I
get the
point
merit in that.
good enough.
But
No,
the
why I don't
point-
agree is this. Why I don't agree is you have to understand that the organization them doing it like that is them being humble. They are trying to tell you that we've set the guidelines. It is possible that for maybe
don't
oversight
forget
reason
it,
or whatever, we
certainly.
might miss out on you. We might miss out on this person. It's very possible
That's another
because now
point,
human
yeah.
being they
That's
work
another
inside the
point. That's
organization.
another
But
point.
we've set our
Facts.
guidelines.
Yeah.
If you know that this category, this thing that I have done, this work that I have put
Meets
out,
this
meets this
guy-
in, put in so that we know.
Yeah.
So that we can't give an excuse of, oh, you released it, but we didn't see, we missed it. Maybe somebody that's supposed
very
to compile
possible,
it.
very possible to
But
miss.
the award we don't win for, we're not putting for him now. So
So that's why I say I see the I see the
See, no
stuff.
answer, Ibiki.
award winning.
Move on.
Speaking of awards, right?
Award
And as far
winning.
as and just the final word on it,
Award
right?
winning son.
Right. When people insult you, they go to your bio first. I say, the first that thing. So my bio now is esoteric, and that's all. You go above your head easily.
By
Anyway.
the way, the was it a series that I featured on shot it sometime in January last year?
Waka Pass, bro.
Waka Pass.
We don't see him.
Waka Pass.
Okay, that one
Extra.
we get suit.
Extra boogie there.
That one
I don't
we
know
get
what
suit.
it was, but I was MC at an event.
Oh, nice.
I see.
Baby Farm is out on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Is out on
Nice,
Netflix.
nice.
21st.
21st, yeah.
So-
you always get low down.
This is another,
You don't know date of waiting you do.
this is another person that inspired.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
It's funny
I
because
paved the way for you too.
speaking about
I
movies,
want to enter
right?
my Netflix sharp. Make I see.
You get-
You never come out
21st.
now.
Ah.
How far, relax.
The person feel no never pay first.
One full year.
The person will give you
Are
lucky.
you the benefactor or
no,
are you the benefactor or you're the beneficiary? Yeah.
He said the person never paid.
He never
Say
paid.
say you pay for 1 year. Yeah, give me login.
That's
How you
why,
can give me password, I beg. Give me login, I
I'll
beg.
give it tomorrow.
You talk nonsense.
So, speaking of movies, right? I've been in a movie with Frank Edo.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
him.
remember that.
Uncle Frank.
Top guy.
Chisom Bono. So I was an analyst on a co-host on a set, and it was the movie is actually by Imo Morin. Imo is Imo
is doing great work.
yeah.
Imo is doing great
does
work.
great work. Imo has like 4 AMVCs, something like that.
Imo is
You know,
doing great
I
work.
went to his house. I was
Top
like,
guy.
bro, 4 AMVCs littered everywhere.
Top guy.
That kind
Imo
of
is
thing.
doing great work.
Because so that was really nice. And Frank has been in the movie as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, on Netflix. Yes, they
Shay Vector.
Yeah, I inspired this brother now.
You know, I'm thinking I want to say like,
Inspiration FM.
one day now they go bring block, can't drop for $1 million.
They go say I arrived from nowhere.
From nowhere.
Do you know how long I've been?
I'm not from the bottle.
Bro, hey,
I'm the
do you
special one.
know how long?
I think I'm the
I'm
special.
the special one.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Where I do movie.
I don't even want one
No,
laugh.
now you want serious.
Make I won't talk. Make I won't talk. I'm new
Before you
here,
forget.
so
My wife is the producer. I'll get the room somewhere.
Very
I
idiot.
want to ask, and this is it. I don't know. How do you guys use it? That they pay you guys up front, or they pay you off, or they
That's
pay
a
you on
conversation
royalty?
that's off camera.
That's the masterclass. I have to just
You understand?
That's
You
a
pay for it.
masterclass. Senior man, tell me how did this?
So I don't tell you. So I don't tell you.
Now camera say senior man tell me.
Senior man, that movie where
Tell
dey
you
now.
waiting.
Say if that movie still they make money, they go still they pay you for.
That's
it.
off,
You know
that's
that's
off the record.
Why you dey answer him?
It's off,
why they ask that?
it's off the record. It's off the record.
It's off camera.
Nah, I no be sign one off. If I go do your movie, I no be sign one off.
Because you be
Who
who?
you be?
Say, please.
Yeah, you like say
cover-
you don't know it's I
whatever,
fit.
come cover
You
the
don't know.
At least you know man don't even get appearance. You call shit. Your name never even did.
I mean, when I come cover this apple, who are you? He say,
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen
He
in
said
my
you be
life.
sign one off. Call shit. Your name never even
Who
did.
are
Senior
you?
man don't even get appearance.
They cover up.
say cover apple. Say that history cover. Please cover it. Who are you?
They make you go do apple. Can't send the mail. Say,
Yeah, mate.
see what we don't do. Send us more thing. Make we chop.
Yeah. He say don't show the logo of the don't show that logo. Don't show that logo. Don't show that logo.
Oh my god. It be like movie set where I did. It be like
And logo if it be saying Coca-Cola.
No, I can understand if you do with
Hey, how's
drinks
it
around. Drinks around. I can
Yeah.
understand. I can understand that. Apple.
Or
You say make it got HP. Like
it be like
Are you drunk?
It be like movie set. It be like movie set where I did. I mean they had no budget.
are you
Actor say
budget.
actor say this lunch for this set today. What did they want that which food from one place from VI, and then they want hibiscus. I mean I call it avocado tea. I mean want it.
Were you the production manager?
Yes now.
Hey.
He say I say madam, your budget for this lunch it don't reach 10,000. All this hibiscus tea and avocado spirit that you are calling, it costs you.
Take my whole
You
plate.
go
Send it to me. Speaking of which, right? No man, it's crazy. Someone said, say good, better, best. I shall never rest. Now from nursery school, we don't deserve for ourselves. Say, because I don't understand that right. That's
say I
right.
shall never rest.
Until my good. Who started that? Who started that thing?
I'm the singer.
It's negative. Good, better, best. I never rest. I never rest. See that?
Now the same thing person say.
I never rest.
Person say life no hard. Now you want this success.
Yes. I never rest. Since.
How you go tell me small pikin they don't they sing I shall never rest for where they did know.
For nursery.
Which kind of setup be
And you
that?
sing it every day.
And now you the same you when they come out school they go for this and that you go say there's power in the tongue. But you let them they talk I shall never rest.
It's very wrong. Someone said, say when you finally meet the right person, but you're the wrong person. Yeah, but now you are the wrong person.
Oh, this
I
life
said
hard,
something
abeg.
yesterday. Person say,
life hard, abeg.
go to Brazil, find one pretty lady, marry her and born 2 boys. Send them to Real Madrid and collect 500 million euros. Let's go outside and say, what if your boys talk to you now and they won't be?
They won't be.
He said, that's where rituals come in.
That's where we activate the next stage. Why you the Chris? When I make my moves?
Is it that's where Richard's
That's a man that has plan A, B, C, D to F.
very expensive.
Bro, that's where, of course. You know, say you made me fall in love with you. Now, now you're acting busy. you say no vex that time. You don't get work that time. That time when it goes to you.
You don't see what they say.
I know you now I get work.
You don't see that tweet where that guy say no. Say that's when I first meet you, all that money where we dey spend. Nobody say I get money. That first money, that sign-on fee,
that's sign-on fee now.
Nah expenses, that logistics money. Nobody say money day. Now when we say I don't get you, don't think say that so that money they flow.
Bro,
Now sign-on fee, now money to go here make things happen.
They say small noise for house, sleep go come for your eye. But when you did church, if you sleep in front of loudspeaker, small noise when we don't run around. You don't go fit sleep.
Oh my
You
god.
did church now. Small time you but for real, when you're in church,
That
do
is
you
spiritual.
actually tap people like
Satan is real.
do you actually tap people like
That thing is
God,
spiritual, bro.
Satan is real.
Look at like this.
They will say,
But you know the funny thing, once they finish that service like this, your eye go sharp.
Because you want come on, they go where they go.
Your eye go clear.
Satan will not come like this.
that thing that does not want you to hear.
They press you down.
That thing that does not want you to hear what God has to tell you that day. They make you sleep for church. Bro.
Man.
Now I see people wear shades, I just
They disguise.
They disguise.
They don't go. They for a
do
village.
order like this. Bro, you're sleeping.
You're sleeping. Sleep with your full chest. You say
Back in the day, big shout out to Orthodox churches. You go to sleep like this, they'll tell you, stand
Yes,
up,
now.
stand up.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
You go stand up like this.
Remember,
embrace your mother.
Everybody go there.
Baba people they go tell person wake his stand, he go back, go to sleep. For that standing. You never see go to sleep or standing.
Don't say that here for night vision. One thing I look forward to.
I love when you say, oh, you know what? If I'm meeting up with you,
Shana Sophie.
Inside that podcast, there's another podcast.
Shana Sophie, I mean, who be that? I mean, they say with time you understand why not only on the passport. Surely, with time. You don't say life not per head.
Up ahead, though.
But anyway, I was reading something this week and someone said David didn't pray for Goliath. He killed him.
He killed him. So make you don't go to
On
chop
topic of
jollof rice
topic
with
of
your
church.
enemy. Make you don't go to chop they drink wine with your enemy.
He said, now we're going to pray for. I'm not praying that prayer. I will not pray that prayer.
It's one of the things, I think there are very few things. Like when you talk about Nigerian situation, generally, there are very few things that get me angry, like more than that. You say now let's pray for our leaders. or now let's pray for
for the country.
you just made a wrong decision. You just
When I want to use God.
you just made a wrong decision, but you
Gloss
want
over
me
the
to
thing.
pray this your wrong decision to turn it to right.
Sometimes I just think, that God just probably just sits down and laughs at us. The way we behave, Now you carry your hand, go put for fire. Then you now ask God. God, heal me.
No, that's why I keep telling you that popular saying that we're now used to in the country, that religion is our problem in this country. No, it's not true, actually. It's the other way. Religion is not we are the problem of religion. That's my opinion. We are the problem of religion. Because you don't go commit your atrocity, you go find which part of religion where you fit take defend that thing where you do. Even though you know that it's not accurate. But you will find which part of religion where you fit use, take back. You don't do now carry money, you don't thief money, launder them everywhere. You can't go make go pray, go do white clothes. Say, forgive me, oh Lord. But money where children go school, you carry and thief.
So I saw
the problem with religion.
I saw this thing. I wanted to ask you guys before we start. Say thieves used a stolen card to buy a lottery, ticket, and won $523,000, dollars, right? However, they vanished before cashing in on the prize. As police, were searching for them. So now the owner of the card, what they still say, now wants to split the winnings with the thieves if they can return the ticket.
Now streets without
Businessman.
Bro, how? Anyway. Let's start off with what I think is and shout out to everybody who reached out to us over the week to find out why we didn't film last week. It was really good to know that that have that level of awareness. So we appreciate it. Yeah, let's start off with obviously Champions League was great, and just walking into the studio, one of the things we got into an argument about was the goalkeeping performance of Alisson and how much that. One of the things I always think is undoubted is, as opposed to the who's the best player in the world, I think it's quite clear to know who the best goalkeeper in the world is. I think it's always easy to know.
That's Courtois.
You know in the big games, and it's not something that is like you don't have to like debate and drag it.
Yeah.
But when Arne Slot says Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the world, and it's not the first time he said it. He said it a couple of times through the season. I just think that performance against PSG almost signposted it. I don't think he's the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment. But when it's in doubt, the big games is the decider. Yeah. What is your take on who you think the best goalkeeper in the world is at the moment?
I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world. And
because I think there's a reduction. The pool used to be a lot wider. So 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you had Thibaut Courtois, David De Gea, Manuel Neuer.
Yeah.
Who else am I missing? Ter Stegen.
Him and Alisson.
Alisson as well in the mix. Who else was there?
That's about it.
No, I've mentioned
De Gea.
Yeah. Who else was there?
I don't think
Donnarumma was ever entered. I don't think it's ever.
I think Donnarumma was looked.
Keylor Navas.
Yeah,
at some point was really good.
Donnarumma looked like he was going to, but he never got into that best goalkeeper in the world conversation.
For me, I always feel like the way the modern game has evolved, the goalkeeping position has been redefined in many ways. The goalkeeper is now part of a team, part of the team in everything. You see goalkeepers now setting up attacks, having assists, just setting tempo for games.
Ederson,
Ederson, yes.
What Alisson does for me as a goalkeeper is presence, personality.
Yeah.
And for all Courtois does, and Courtois is a brilliant goalkeeper, doesn't have the presence. He doesn't
have the presence.
He doesn't have the personality. He's not scary. He's tall, he's big. But Courtois doesn't scare me. If I'm a centre forward, hold on.
I see where you're going, but
Courtois doesn't scare. Courtois doesn't give me that Manuel Neuer feeling. Courtois doesn't give me that arrogance.
Nobody does.
I think Alisson does. I think
Alisson to some degree.
Alisson has a presence when the ball is played into his area. Yeah. There's that presence. There's that guy who is going to come and collect. There's that guy who can bully a striker. There's that guy who can put himself about.
So there's an assurance. I see where he's going. So with Thibaut Courtois, for example, right? And I like Courtois. When the ball comes into when you're a winger and you're thinking of crossing the ball into the box, or you're a striker, or you're thinking of shooting the ball on target, you're thinking it has to be a very good shot to beat the goalkeeper there.
Yeah.
Right. So that means the goalkeeper already is in your head, or you're considering him. So I watched a video this week where Peter Cech is speaking about Wayne Rooney. Before the United games, the goalkeeping coach would particularly make the point to remind him that we're playing against United today. Rooney is in the team. Now, what that means is that you have to be honest the entire game. You can't cheat in the game. Like you can't for a moment just slouch, rest. Rooney can shoot from anywhere, basically. Yeah. Same thing reverse for goalkeepers as well. I see what you're saying with Alisson. Ball comes, he comes and collects. So you know that if the striker is not inch perfect, don't make that cross. It's a waste of the play. With Courtois, on the other hand, what I think is that Courtois is like, you remember him when he makes a brilliant save.
Yeah.
You understand? When you shot the ball, you're thinking, that's the goal. Courtois is, and you're like, oh shit, Courtois is in goal. That's what I think. With Manuel Neuer, this is the king of arrogance. You just know that there's a 12th player. There's an 11th player. Goalkeepers, we think about the game as the game is 11, 10-1, right? But Manuel Neuer is actually a consideration when you're looking at the opposing team. Like, he's going to have to beat this guy today. We have to be on our best. With David De Gea, for example, he's sending with Courtois.
Yeah.
You
When
are
he
there,
makes a save,
when he
you
makes a save, you
remember.
remember, it's David De Gea is in goal. I hope he's not having one of those days.
Yeah.
You understand? But with Alisson, I see what the point you're making.
Yeah.
With
So
presence.
for me with Alisson, it's
But is it the best goalkeeper now?
He's
'Cause
not.
you have to, you have to,
it's
you have to
hard.
scan.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to call him the best goalkeeper now because Alisson just came back from injuries not too long ago. Abi?
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
2 months ago.
So because that's the same reason why I wouldn't say someone like Courtois is the best goalkeeper in the world now is because there's been a bit of inconsistency, you know. And I know part of it is due to injuries. So he's been out, he's been in, he's been out, he's been in.
Who's been the most consistent goalkeeper?
Manuel Neuer had his own too. But I think this season is probably
No,
more...
Neuer's done. I think Neuer's done. It's been a good run.
This, I was going to ask, who's the better... And I know City are having a very unconvincing... Who's the better sweeper keeper between Alisson and Ederson?
Sweeper keeper,
Yes.
Alisson.
Super Alisson is better.
Alisson is better.
Alisson,
If
right?
Ederson comes to sweep, it also is a penalty.
Alisson,
He
right?
always considers a penalty.
So, Alisson is possibly the best goalkeeper.
So let's break it down, right?
Because I'm thinking in my head, all the metrics.
Let's break it down. Let's break the metrics down, right? Presence. I think goalkeepers must have presence.
Yeah.
Right. It's important because
As Peter Schmeichel
Peter
famously
Schmeichel-
said, Peter Schmeichel said that he always tells young goalkeeper that the position of a goalkeeper is the position of arrogance.
Yep.
yeah.
If
It
you
is.
do not have it, you cannot succeed.
You can't
like
succeed,
goalkeepers
yes.
cannot be
Yes,
timid.
you can't
Like,
be timid.
not the type that Onana
Ever.
has.
no,
Not the Onana type.
no, you cannot. He said you can't succeed because you need strikers to look at you. In his words, you need strikers to look at you, and you are looking down on them.
Yes.
You know.
Onana's own is
No,
Onana's own is
when you're
quiet.
arrogant, you have to be able to back it up. Onana
Yeah,
doesn't
of
back
course.
stuff. That's the problem.
Yeah.
There's no problem with arrogance.
No, he
It's the
backs
fact
it
that
up.
you don't
He
back
has-
it up.
He backs it up once in 3 games.
Yeah.
More like once in 10 games.
But
We're going through the metrics.
But you're right on that, right? As far as the metrics go, I think presence is important, right?
Yeah.
I think that when a ball comes to the box, it's important that your defenders know that somebody there is a hand of God in the 18.
Yeah.
Is Alisson better than Courtois in that regard?
Oh, yes.
The ball comes into the box, come
yes.
and collect.
Oh, yes.
Alisson is better than Courtois
No,
in that
he
regard.
is.
I think so.
He is.
I think so.
He is.
Come out to collect.
Yes.
Yes, I think.
I think Courtois is slightly taller.
No, he
No,
is.
it's
He
not
is.
slightly taller.
It's slightly taller. So it's obviously he's got more
But
reach.
it's not about the height.
Courtois is
No,
a
no,
better-
he's got more reach.
He's a better shot-stopper, actually.
But in terms
Not
of
phenomenal.
picking
Hold
the
on,
ball up,
okay.
in terms of picking the ball up, just bullying strikers and winning the ball, Alisson is pick
Yeah,
up the ball.
Alisson-
Right.
Alisson looks to be-
So presence one. I think the modern game, shot stopping has to be number 2 because that's important.
That looks like it's the shot stopping has been relegated.
Shot stopping, there is shot stopping. I think you have to you have to subset reflex into that.
Yeah.
Right. So presence, shot stopping, because of the modern game, playing out from the back.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between playing from the back and actually sweeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So 4 criteria, right? In that top criteria, I think that as far as presence goes, Alisson is very present. Like
Yeah.
one of the most dominant goalkeepers in the game. Playing out from the back is not the best at it.
He's not.
you know.
He's
No,
not.
no, he's not.
Sweeping,
He's
he's
not.
one of the best at it.
Yeah.
Right. Reflex, yeah, makes some big saves. But I won't say his reflex is David De Gea level. Because I think as far as reflexes go, David De Gea is the number 1.
Never
I've ever
seen anything like that.
in football.
Incredible.
Reflex, right?
Incredible.
But across board, the one who ticks the most boxes is Manuel Neuer.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I think
Man Neuer is my best goalkeeper ever. Like
You're talking about
everything.
This season, right?
Everything.
But this
Who
season,
are you going with?
I'd say David Raya.
David Raya at Arsenal. Yeah,
mention
David
him a
Raya
lot,
at Arsenal.
But I think he's and the slot is of course coach Liverpool, Mo Salah. But I think that David Raya is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League.
Okay.
I honestly really think
Yeah,
so.
this season.
Not
'Cause
even this season.
Alisson, no. If you are just talking about goalkeepers, he's not better than Alisson. This season, he's probably been the best.
No, it's not
Because
better.
Alisson has been
It's
injured.
not better than Alisson as an all-round, but I think
Exactly.
this season form.
This season,
Better
he's been
goalkeeper.
better. He's been the best.
Better goalkeeper.
Who's better than
So-
him?
Yeah, Marcel has been brilliant.
So-
but for Raya brings a certain level of assurance for the Arsenal backline. He's very assured.
What did he bring before?
Lambo truck.
I said, I know my Lambo.
I think the
Isaiah
reason is easy to overlook Courtois. This is
why
how
you're drunk.
allow me
Why
talk
you
now.
Oga,
I
don't
think-
be one laugh.
No. Una don't
Oh,
dey
God, calm
una don dey
down.
talk
This
since.
thought,
Una don
This
dey-
life,
I go come on here. I don't dey talk since. I dey serious. I know they joke again. I dey serious. I dey serious. In he don't. No. I dey serious. I'll come on for here.
You talk am again.
Give me your drink before you come on.
I know wetin I dey talk. I know wetin I dey.
Give me your drink, IBK. Give me your drink.
IBK Sports.
No worry. Continue the talk.
Give me your drink, IBK. Before you come on.
Is that why you're shouting?
Don't be just talk now. Say, who do you think is better goalkeeper in the world? In the
Why
world?
you
I
do like-
won't talk in come out again.
Play.
I know they
Why
play.
you say
Don't worry.
that one
Don't worry.
serious?
This
Continue.
life
Don't
now
worry.
won, my brother.
Don't worry. Continue the talk.
IBK Sha won't do your own.
I say shower.
So,
Yes,
so we've spoken about
You Sha don't do your own now. You're good now.
we've spoken about top goalkeeper. I think I was making a point about Raya and why I think Raya is the one I look at and think this season, like, I don't think there's a better goalkeeper than him in the Premier League. I really don't think so. Having said that with Raya, that's in the Premier League. You have to look outside the Premier League, right? In Italy, the Inter Milan goalkeeper, because of the way they play, it's gonna be hard to
Yeah.
score against
The guy at AC Milan.
not
Yeah,
Soma.
Jan
Yeah,
Soma.
Soma,
the
yeah.
switcher.
Yeah, what's his name now?
The AC Milan guy.
Mike
Mike Maignan.
Mike Maignan.
I don't think.
Mike
I
Maignan
think
is really
Mike
good
Maignan is on the same level as Donnarumma. He hasn't skilled potential.
Nah, I don't think
Mike
so.
Maignan
about that. It's
is
not about
really good.
potential.
The
guy.
only thing is, I don't think he has everything just yet, like
Yeah.
broken down.
Yeah.
But being a short stopper, he's very, very good.
That was
Yeah.
before. You know they watch their game.
Bro,
Now
that
proper distracted goalkeeper. That guy.
Is the
now.
display- what is the
Onana,
display?
Like
that
if-
Onana
if-
category.
You know,
9 million
no,
league.
You don't get.
no,
You know they watch their game.
You know,
Bro,
like,
bro,
oh God,
If you shoot,
There's one
if you
video I
shoot-
saw this week of Onana. You know, they compile whoever did it in a wicked person. You know, they compiled all his calamity from. I won't send the video to UB. I can't see UB like.
I'm there.
I won't click the video. Say UB see your guy. I see UB don't like. this
he's been there. Now you
he
just
was
become.
there. I was not there, but he was.
I was there. Yes. Now they say, somebody said this week. Somebody said, "Say please." Speaking of that man, I said, you were there, but I was not there. He said, "Please, if your parents are leaving the house, ask them where they're going to." Some women were protesting. He said, "Yeah, now ask you a question. Now you don't know where you're protesting. If your parents are going out, please ask them. Say, mommy, where are you going to?
She be that would all good. I go for ask where are you going to?
You know, where are you going to?" Understand? Or if you're not leaving your parents. I must say, Alpha, what are you doing today? Women are gathering. So what are you gathering to do?
Gathering to do what?
You do what? You see your man leave house with cardboard. You don't open and check what's in the thing.
Break that cardboard.
Break that cardboard. Lock the door if necessary. Go and embarrass your whole family outside.
So why are you here? You don't know.
You don't know.
I am
You
here.
don't see that guy during
You don't collect 2.5.
bad governance protest. Yeah, that's guys. What are you protesting for?
That guy say-
That guy say they slap the guy. Come out. You remember that guy?
Yeah, now. Wait,
That guy over there, now. That
they
guy
want to
doesn't-
do anti. They be anti.
Anti-
Bad government protest.
He
But
got
you
in
don't know
touch.
why
He
they
got
did
in touch
He
again.
get-
That was
he get-
off the camera.
We're
Oh my god. Nigeria comedy.
That change where remain there. Bro,
I seen he write for WhatsApp say, if person explain Nigeria to you and you understand, the person don't explain am
So
well.
there was a discourse I saw about this protesting that somebody was saying that I follow the guy. The guy, drops a lot of salient thoughts. So I've done a lot of threads on this thing. Nigerians underestimate how much stupid people we have amongst us. Bro, they think that this problem is just poverty. But poverty doesn't make you stupid. So the guy's argument is that those people, it's not poverty that's making them do it, it's stupidity. I see the argument, in my opinion, I think there's a lot of stupidity attached to it, but I think the reverse is the case. He's underestimating what poverty can make people do. That's what I think
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
underestimating
Yeah.
what poverty can make
Of
people
course,
do.
of
You see
course.
this thing that we just talk about, if your mother is leaving the house, ask her where she's going to, what they are getting ready to do. That one, now adults, maybe they don't struggle, send her go school, you get small brain. Now you go fear ask that kind of question. Imagine the mother in the house with 3 kids, none of them is close to 11 years yet.
Yeah.
None of them is close to 11 years yet. They probably just had something to eat in the morning. They don't know what they're going to eat in the afternoon or in the evening. The mother just wants to do anything to put food in front of the table. So I think he's underestimating what poverty can make people do.
Yeah.
Actually,
True.
I know there's a lot of stupidity attached to what they're doing.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
Poverty.
So there is that. Yeah, Abike, you're gonna say something about goalkeepers.
So I said that the reason it's easy to look, not to look the side of Courtois is because we always say that a keeper is as good as his defense line. And you look at Madrid's defense this season, it's been either, Militao being injured, Rudiger being injured, Asensio coming in and the
That's a
rest.
good
So
point.
in terms of shot stopping,
now why
I think
Vex?
there is no keeper that is as good as Courtois in terms of shot stopping.
Shot stopping.
And you just need to go and watch that game against Liverpool.
Hey.
I don't think that I've seen a better.
I think even this season he's had one game like that. As like
I don't think I've seen a better individual performance from a goalkeeper like that game against Liverpool.
I've seen.
So yeah,
check, don't get
David here.
David
No,
De Gea
no.
against Arsenal.
no.
check, don't get to.
David De Gea.
Sure.
No, I was really good, but I think David here is the.
David De Gea.
I don't think I've ever
against
seen anything like
I
that.
have never
I don't
seen
know.
Against-
Arsenal
Yeah.
where he saved 16 shots.
I
Like
think this is our keeper safe try.
Bro.
What's be name again against Man U?
Who's that?
Uzor had
Uzor had a good one,
a good
but
one.
yeah, I mean,
Man,
it's
you
not
won't sign out
it's
that
not one
time
of the
too.
greats.
The guess one is record.
The performance that De Gea had at the Emirates Stadium against Arsenal, like, is that sort of performance that when he leaves after the game, he said, "Please, can we negotiate that deal that I did? Can we raise it?"
Raise the thing.
You know when we mention all these kind of players, I think about the goalkeeper I have in my goal post. I feel like falling to my knees.
Your own keeper
How
be
the
like,
mighty have fallen, bro.
your own keeper be like, who you go put? You go
Peter
you
Cech.
want
There was
play
a-
5 aside.
Hey,
You go
Bro,
test
there was
player,
a
maybe.
point.
Sanchez.
There was a point. Even
The great
there
Peter
was a point we
Cech.
used to have De Gea and Romero, right? Jose Mourinho famously said, "I have the best number 2, number 1." Do you understand? Like I have the best number 2 in the world. And in fact, there was an argument that time where Romero could walk into any
A lot of Premier League starting 11. Yes, fact,
How have we gone from that
bro.
to
of them
Onana?
Let me tell you
Fine
something.
ball playing
Let me tell
goalkeeper.
it's not about
That's the
finding. No, it's
That's
not about
the
finding.
problem.
Ederson
But
know
that's
the
true.
ball
Your
play.
own ball play don't turn striker.
See, look, make I tell us up to them. Make I tell us up to them.
Don't go play.
Make I tell us up to them.
I used to be.
That's what people don't understand, though. That's what people don't understand about that idiot. People think that Sanchez just makes mistakes. Maybe he's unlucky today. People don't like the mistakes will not stop. Not be swear.
They will not stop.
The mistakes
Why?
will never stop.
think he wants to play
Because
ball.
the reason the mistakes are happening is a technical problem.
He wants to play.
He wants to play. See, as a goalkeeper, in his mind, it's not that every ball that comes, he wants to play. But in his mind, he has put wanting to play on top and being a defender second. Because see, I've watched the guy. I've watched. See,
That sounds
my
mad.
brother. Sanchez has everything in this world
To be a very good
an
goalkeeper.
outstanding goalkeeper.
I agree.
Yes.
Sanchez is 6'7".
Yes.
Or be 6'5".
6'5".
6'5". His wingspan is incredible.
Yes.
He has everything he needs to be an outstanding goalkeeper. But you see, he wants. I don't watch this thing. I don't get that. That's the mistakes will never stop.
I remember that time they say
Misplaced priority.
If they make I play because they don't
Misplaced
find goalkeeper,
priority.
they gonna say make I mean myself stay, but make I keep.
No, he's misplaced.
I don't know when I smile myself for midfield. Make I touch balls.
Let me taste this game.
That's the hard man. Like goalkeepers they try. Me don't wait. People they touch
How,
ball.
that year when they play am from the back, how goalkeepers they do and they keep their concentration.
Bro, people they
Bro.
try.
Because if you all day they think about what your babe tell you yesterday, they don't launch ball.
Bro, is it the same way you talk? I the type people say football is easier now than it was 20, 30 years ago. It's easier now because goalkeepers like
They say
a-
they
the
smell am and they
goalkeeper
touch am
a
too.
goalkeeping position. For instance, if you are playing in a team where, let's say you Man U in the 90s and early 2000s, you are dominating play. Your goalkeeper is almost.
You go just shoot, go kick. That's
Your
all.
goalkeeper is almost like
done that.
Some those teams have na center back they shoot go kick. So the goalkeeper no they do anything.
So the goalkeeper has to keep now these days goalkeepers are they see I'm at the vex.
Bring a my small.
They give goalkeeper a
Let
ball.
me taste this kick.
They will give goalkeeper a ball. I saw one own goal in the Italian Serie A. I say, oh God, if I'm the coach, I'm finding out that back line, everybody. Goalkeeper, they goal. Stay inside your goal. They give defender ball. Defender just turned. Like, he just turned. They gave him the ball. The striker is pressing him. Defender just does what was in his head.
That goalkeeper did
Pass
the
the
pass.
ball.
That Sanchez with this.
Pass the ball to the goalkeeper. Pass the ball to the goalkeeper and let him clear. Do you know what the guy did? He passed the ball goes straight
into the goal.
The goalkeeper stepped away from his goal.
Senior man.
Waiting for him to pass the ball.
Senior man.
He stepped like he's not in his goal. He's standing here.
Senior man.
Straight and
Senior man. You see this where you talk. You see this where you talk. Believe it. This is where you talk. That's why I've told you that. This exactly you just described. The mistake with Sanchez will never stop. This is what he does. The own goal where Disasi score under Pochettino last season. Yeah. It was something now. Then they pressure Disasi. You see, say the attacker near this defender, he doesn't have the ball under control. Sanchez, the edge of him box, the expert pass. He don't even move, make it cover this side of the post when they open. He stay edge of him box, the expert pass. You see that the guy doesn't have the ball under control. That one pass ball, enter goal.
But Neuer, they do this thing too now, boy.
No, you don't understand. See,
Neuer won't touch ball every time.
No, IBK, you need to understand. You need to understand. Now movement. See, this is your goal. See, this is your goal post. If you stand here and your player day here, there's a difference between standing here and standing here. Now, basics of holding possession, they will teach you when you play ball. If you're this is my ball, step this way.
It's just triangles.
You can create an angle. If you over there, step this way. How your player day here with ball, you go stand on the edge of your box. You have a few yard of your goal post open here. Yeah. Why you don't move 2 steps this way? So that if the ball, it's basic.
Bro, now so that time when I go Cameroon, they play for street. They play as midfielder. They put the video out. They try shit that the guys I play ball. I said, God, Ten Hag, by the way, just resurfaced this week. That's last week.
Yeah,
he read his head for me. Just come off.
See, I've said it. Let me tell you. Once the season ends, you know, whatever Maresca does with Sanchez, that's how I know he's serious. No, if he keeps Sanchez as number 1, I don't come on him back. You know, straight. Now fire for fire. Straight.
Why I'm happy is that Emeka has now come to my side. Emeka has come to my side of the argument. You get.
Emeka to defend him that time. I see after that Brighton game, Emeka just sit down for video like I just open Instagram. I just see Emeka they do like this. I'm done. He dey shake it like this. Say I'm done. I'm done.
If Tosin
don't cook you, don't go down.
If Tosin catch Onana,
he will shoot him.
If Tosin catch Onana, he's on site too. Are they fearful?
Bro, what Dalo? I don't know what Dalo do.
No, Dalo. If I say Dalo fits, he's always fit.
So they talk
I'm saying like
he's always fit. Now good, you get good engine. He always you get technique.
Good engine for bad output. The engine good, but
very excited.
You go to match up, you don't go move.
Pace,
and he's always doing interviews. I don't open small accounts why they follow. Like I know they follow United, I cannot mute them. They follow one small account why they use sneak, see what they talk. I go see and say Dalo interview quote. I said, oh, he's talking again. What is he saying again?
See that idiot Anthony, he played 2 games in the talk. I found my happiness. Next game, he collect red card. If you don't want this podcast, we don't tell you, say, Mama, calm down, relax. See that thing when they will talk. For that, say, when it's going well, relax, stay cool.
Yes, now that's
when it's going bad, stay cool.
Stay cool. Speaking of, I don't see that video. I find that. The guy said, what's his name now?
I just say you don't find out.
I don't see. Yeah, Mr. Mexi. The guy said, "This is an or. It's an or thing, right? It's either this or that. You can't have both." He said, "Girls, right?" He said, "Women, ask your boyfriend this thing. They will take more than 10 seconds to answer." And I wanted to ask it to some of our listeners, right?
And you say it would take more than 10 seconds.
Right?
You ask him.
No, actually, it won't. Actually, but just for props, this thing. The guy said, if you're ask your boyfriend what he would pick, get married with you, have kids, have a nice car, have a nice house, good job, live happy live after, and that's the first option. Or sit on the bench, in a Champions League final for his favorite football club, come in extra time and score a hat trick.
Hey, Bambio.
Score a hat trick.
Hey, Bambio. Now they ask stupid questions.
What will his answer?
Maybe I don't get girlfriend. I go score a trick.
Ini. No,
we're married, but if I was a single man
Right.
and I was not
They say
married,
make you ask your
But
boyfriend.
then-
If I was
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
single
saying. If I was single, girlfriend, we're not married now. I'm still single. If I was a single man dating a woman, and that option came, bro.
If you are dating the woman, you're not single now.
We
Which kind
smash
of-
it. We smash a hat
I
trick.
tell you.
We smash a hat trick.
Bro, that's immortality.
That one for you.
Well,
We
Go
smash a
ask,
hat
It's
trick.
not,
Go
it's not
ask-
even hard to be
go ask
Bro.
Ademola Lookman.
Bro, that's
That
immortality.
one na Europa League, maybe Champions League.
I go.
Ole
I
Gunnar
go. Say
Solskjaer-
immortality.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer,
Immortality.
which one you score? Wait, they still remember am for Man U.
Bro,
Bro,
No be winning goal. Abi.
no be hat trick in score and I won in score.
one.
See today, oh.
You get that World Cup goal. That's the only thing Barry Götze.
Bro.
Somebody flicked the boot and he's a legend at
He's
the
a
club.
legend at the club. You where they date.
Stuck on
You
the
where
leg.
they date. When we say if you wake up tomorrow now, do like we smoke it, bro.
You want me to exchange immortality for you?
Waiting Pep the
You
experience.
be
na 30 years
wake
old.
up tomorrow now. Talk say because of say one thing where
They
your
play.
friend talk. Say you are not treating me the
Yes,
way my
nah.
friend's boyfriend is treating her. Thunder fire you,
I see
fire
the-
your friend,
I see
fire
the-
your friend boyfriend, fire the relationship which you be.
I see the tweet. I say, this is not hard. This is not hard.
He's not
question
even.
now.
He's
Look
not
at the
hard.
stupid
It's-
questions.
it's
Look
not
at
hard.
the stupid questions.
Very
Yes.
stupid
hard.
question.
Say
It's
this.
not hard.
I person asked Ferguson that year. Asked Ferguson for a press conference. He said, he played back finish. He said, which of the Barcelona players would you like to have in your team? He said, that's one of the most stupid questions I've ever heard in my life. I suppose they laugh. Because Mascherano. Bro, I was telling you, you actually have to put it up. Like, it's one of the most, like, you know what person they command, like,
Yes, now.
like press conference. He said, I swear that's one of the most stupid questions I've ever heard in my life. Who he laugh? I was like, going to say, Mascherano. You know, crazy, man. Crazy.
There was one guy, Gordon Strachan.
Yeah,
He's the Man United legend. Gordon Strachan, he was one of those guys that played under Sir Alex. He was the manager of Southampton. You know, Southampton was struggling, fighting relegation. Tension everywhere. They come put up a press conference. Guy, they sit on. First question. Gordon, tough times. Do you think you're the right man for this job? The guy keep quiet. He said no. He said no.
and when you win,
Everybody
oh, yeah,
laugh,
where you
laugh,
go?
laugh, laugh. When they laugh finish, the guy say, "Yeah, it's a stupid question. You get a stupid answer."
That's
Shut up, man.
And then what guy they do? Boys win Europa League, West Ham. Now Conference League. I sit down. He say, Moisey. He say, Moisey? He say, I don't think we're that close. What on that? Now Arsenal fans they call Teta Mikel on the first name basis.
Disrespectful children.
They
Now your mate.
say Mikel has not done this.
You can now your father.
Wait for take now.
First name basis.
First name basis.
First when we say if you see I'm bored of what you will call him sir. You call him
Mikel. Anyway, one of the things I want to speak about, I think we've touched base on a lot of things. I want us to touch base, right, on, you know, before we leave Champions League, where we sense it's going to go, right? And I saw an article. I saw an article this week. And I think I liked that article, but I think that Real Madrid are once more. You know when we do metrics for, so you know what you have to. You know, this is. I think they defied the essence of a big game. You know, they defied the temperament. They've hacked it. You know, the right mindset to go into a big game, all that stuff. Because watching the last game they played, I'm just like, you know, these guys don't feel. I don't think big games are big games for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You
just
know.
like every other game.
It's almost like the club eats the big game up. You get we are the main course here. You know the big game is not the you know, people are worried about you know it's a big game, big atmosphere. You know if we don't qualify we're out. I think Real Madrid have conquered that thing
Yeah.
because I see that players actually more calm in the big games.
Yeah,
And I watched the small game. They lost. You know
They played
they lost to Betis.
They lost to
Betis. They played really badly in that game. I mean, they played really badly. After the game, Carlo Ancelotti comes down and says,
Yeah, they deserve to lose.
he said, we're terrible. We're terrible. If we play like this against Atletico Madrid, we will not win. I told somebody straight win. Put 1 billion. Close down sports, all this. I told somebody.
Don't buy now. You don't tell us.
I said straight win. Madrid will beat Atletico Madrid. Like, when you see a manager come out and say, if we play like this against Atletico Madrid, you know the players will raise the level. That's why I was telling someone, I say, hi, they carry Arsenal. say if we beat PSG, we will
They
play
will play
Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. How good do you? Why are you so wicked?
No, but I mean, you have a chance.
What chance?
Chance.
See, because
Chance the rapper.
Real Madrid need to be
But I don't
so
believe
bad. No, Real Madrid needs, and it has nothing to do with
I think the only team that can beat Real Madrid in a game knockout before the final is Barcelona. And
You've said it before, man.
in the final, Madrid will win.
No, they won't.
I don't even think in the Champions League. I don't even think this Barcelona will beat Madrid over 2 legs.
No,
now
they will beat
the
Madrid
Champions
over
League.
2 legs.
they won't.
No,
This
Let me tell you.
Madrid-
Let me
this
tell you.
Madrid-
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
I think
Follow the records.
they might beat
Follow
them
the
one
records
leg.
and you understand.
Relax.
Over 2 legs, Madrid will decimate.
I'm not talking about records now,
Bro.
I'm talking about this current Barcelona
If you
team.
reach final with Real Madrid,
Yes.
come out your hand.
Come on,
like
your
this.
Senior man.
You have no
Like-
business being
Come
there.
on,
Senior
like,
man.
if
Senior
you
man.
reach final.
Senior
Baba,
man.
we know something.
The
Eh?
only
Senior man.
person where I fit see for final with Real Madrid, and I think that there is a chance, is Mourinho. If Mourinho coaches
Baba.
a team against Real Madrid, in the
IBK,
final,
all this
I'm not
already.
talking
Baba.
about records here.
if you
man.
reach
I'm
final,
talking about
it's not-
this
now
your-
come out
Naturally,
your hand.
naturally, Barca have got psychological edge over Real Madrid.
They
My
play.
brother, not
Whether
this
in
your team.
Champions
Not
League.
this your team.
Not this team,
Baba,
oh.
Where Kubasi enter match, how many minutes? Knockout, collect red card.
Useless person.
You don't
over-
have the temperament to play Madrid in
wait,
knockouts of
wait,
this
wait,
Champions
wait,
League
wait,
now.
It's just Madrid. Over two,
can't
win- you can't win Benfica.
Say
Over
Madrid 2.5. Where supposed enter make boys.
You go collect red card.
Make boys taste this. case.
Same Madrid where I
listen
know.
first.
You go collect.
I'm
red
not
card.
talking about records here.
That could back
This
here.
your current Barcelona team
Yes.
is see the entire team is hinged on actual kits.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Granted, someone like Yamal, generational
World-class
talent.
kids.
No.
It's a world class kid.
But bro, the fact
Final.
that you could play Benfica,
Final in the Champions League
opening
is not the
this in
same.
Kubasi don't collect red card.
Baba,
You know,
that won't fear happen.
My
to
brother,
anyone.
my brother,
That
my
won't fear
brother.
happen
Wait
to anybody.
now. The Atletico Madrid team that Madrid just beat.
Yes.
That team is a very good team. Oh. This Atletico Madrid
I'm
team, they
banking
just
on that team to knock Real Madrid out. in the
it's a
second
very,
leg.
very good team. And Real Madrid went and played them
You define who you go steamroll.
without some. Bellingham wasn't there. Ceballos, that has been one of their best
Rufai, when
players
it
in
comes to El
midfield, wasn't
Clasico,
available for that
But
game.
When it comes to a
But
classic,
wait,
forget all those ones.
Do we know
I don't
why
tell you, say Madrid, they fear me normally.
Wait,
no
so-
be cap.
Bellingham was sent off?
No be league anywhere. The last time, who judged them for Champions League, they craze. Go out and last time, they mad.
Calm down.
Who Madrid
Relax,
don't be?
relax,
Madrid.
bro.
Alpha, relax.
Madrid.
Relax.
We Bernabeu at my house. Now you they talk.
He's in on my house.
Now why they
no
don't
that one,
collect
no.
more Champions League than you?
See
now?
them say
your
they no
land.
fit pray me their face Barca. They no fit pray am.
I know.
They
I know.
know fit pray am.
They don't want to face Barca. But make no mistake.
My brother,
Barca don't want
in
to
the
face
Champions League,
Me, I want to
Madrid
face them.
in the
Me, I want
Champions
to face
League,
them.
my
Come
brother,
up Benfica
in the
first.
Champions League, Madrid will
Benfica
face
will be
anybody.
for your house.
That Champions League,
Yeah.
that Champions League, knockout Champions League.
I don't fear
will
Madrid, no
play
worry.
any
Madrid is
and
one team.
everybody.
I agree.
You don't understand. See,
I agree.
I think one of the reasons why you're able to speak like this is I don't think you understand the actual difference between having the temperament to play those kind of games and not having it. I don't think you know the
Rufai,
difference.
It is El
You know that
Clasico.
Dortmund-
Wherever
do
it
you-
is,
do you
as
know that
long
in
as
that
it is
final-
that game, things become very different. Forget say this, Baba. If I face Madrid, na different ball game, oh bro.
Yes.
My level they high, oh.
See, yesterday.
I know
wait,
the guy.
I became wait. Yesterday.
level dey high, oh.
I
Yes,
say your level na Nepa.
yesterday.
Nancy Flick they there,
Now
oh,
so
bro.
PSG they
Ah,
do
no,
tiki
no,
tiki
no,
tiki
no.
against Liverpool. Tiki 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 run. They just shoot that. No, I'm just saying they were doing tiki 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 tiki.
But there's a similarity in how you
No,
execute
you
your
are going
games.
to play. That's what Dortmund did in the final. Dortmund did so much
You get
running, played so
run
well.
at them, who play them.
But see, there's something called temperament.
Yes.
When he gets to the highest stage,
Not El
final,
Clasico.
quarter-
Not El Clasico. I can assure you.
No, see, El Clasico in the league and El
God.
Clasico in the Champions League is not the same
And I've
thing.
given
I
you
said it.
the last
It's
time
not
when
the
we
same.
meet, I judge them for Champions League. Where they talk?
Do you have the
What you
records?
want to talk?
IBK, do you
Go
have
and
the
check
records?
Who was
check
in that
am,
team?
check
Who
am,
they
check
do?
am. We Messi dribble from.
Now you
from
know
me.
now
you
you
don't
don't
mention Messi.
You don't mention Messi. Check you dey see
You
say
get
this IBK na
Messi.
criminal.
You get Messi.
Check you dey see say
I
you be
get
criminal.
Yamal.
Yeah, man, where they no see. Yeah, man, where they no see for streets yesterday. I mean, against
But on a
Benfica.
red card happen now.
I thought it was a generational.
We still won that game, bro. If now you no go
Now
win now.
Benfica, you they play now. What the hell are you?
Yeah, you're excited. You're excited.
Bruno Lage is the assistant. With all due respect to him.
Senior man, God will keep us alive.
You feel
till May. Wait, yeah. God
You
will
feel
keep us
playing Inter Milan next, Inter Milan
God will
knock
keep
you
us
out.
alive. Just pray me we enter final together.
You will not enter
Barca.
final.
You never even sure whether there are other teams
Senior
where
man,
you know even
senior man,
50 beats.
You know Inter Milan
senior
did
man,
this
go find 500k.
Do you think that?
Shey, they hear
Do
me.
you think that Barcelona can knock Inter Milan over 2 legs?
Inter.
You don't know what you're saying.
You don't underrate my team.
And you they underrate Inter Milan.
Who be down one?
But you know you remove Inter Milan.
You don't know what you're saying.
Now Madrid go jai Inter Milan.
Even Madrid will struggle against Inter Milan.
Wait.
That Inter Milan
Where did your team? Where did you guys end last season's Champions League?
Now this season we talk, not talk last.
No, I'm asking a question. There's a point I want to make. Where on I take end last season Champions League?
Last season,
I mean, I even play Champions League at all.
Go Europa League.
Nah, Europa
I think
League.
Go Europa League.
So effectively, this is the first Champions League knockout stage Lamine Yamal is playing.
He's playing.
Yes.
This is the first one this Paul Kubasi is playing.
He's playing.
Yes.
Bro.
So
Casado.
Pedri has probably played
before.
a few.
Mark Casado, all those young boys.
This is the first Champions League. This is the first Champions League knockout. Wait, this is the first Champions League knockout. This is the first Champions League knockout. Rafinha is playing.
Yes.
Right.
Baba, the Saints will talk for Spain. First
nobody-
Euros for most of those boys. See as they pipe everybody. Baba, if you good, you good.
If they come
Forget
out Rodri
one,
for
if
that
you good,
team,
you
so
good.
I say they go reach semi-final.
If they come out, who?
Rodri for that team, so I say they go reach semi-final.
The same thing. We get core of the team now. We get Frankie. We
I don't
we get
mention-
Rafinha. We
Frankie
get
wants
people we
to
get experience. We get people we get
I
experience.
just asked you, Rafinha is playing his first knockout in the Champions League.
So
The same as your
Baba, just Mona join head together. Bring 500k. Final, just pay me be a classical. Mona, I go drop 500. Mona,
As all of us go join, now say you get money pass us. You go buy our food this afternoon, sha. You go buy our food this afternoon, sha. No, yes. Wait to make you. No. Make I tell you something. If there's anything that money does, it gives you useless confidence. Wait to make you go get the confidence. Say make we join heads. Come against your own money. Now you say you get money pass us. You go buy us food this afternoon.
for me, I beg.
Please.
Feel that.
You see, make I tell now something. I dey talk am when the show won't start. Now you don't jump out now. Una see IBK wear Kuban, wear earring. Tell you say you don't change brand. Now you don't jump out now. He been the do am low key for beginning of the show.
Check my spotty.
God don't shame him.
You jump out.
I never see that guy with the rants for Twitter.
That was I introduced my landlord to sport.
That guy-
Right now, Thomas attendant.
That guy.
So right now, as we speak,
That guy don't get almost 100k followers.
That guy.
That guy na bastard. That guy really
he say if make I say just
He
send me,
say,
just send me
I just
sport
the way.
code.
He say, I just the way the day where I go order Uber na 39 billion will be the driver.
The guy he find out that tonight.
He say that year we pay of it in the hot. Say my life don't post ticket. Baba, he dey drag all the portals. All of them. He say, Amber, where you go boom?
He say, I cut that 9 billion game to 6.
He still no come.
He still don't come.
You can't say universe. I dropped it here. That guy, that big fool, and he profile picture say come make
But the guy show receipt. That guy has spent 7 million naira, bro, since
good luck to
November.
I said good luck to him.
I'm trying the chop.
good luck to him.
People the bet to eh?
I'm trying.
He get money now.
I'm trying the chop.
He didn't get money.
I'm trying the chop. Yeah. So I mean, we touch base on that. I want to speak about Inter Milan, and we want to speak about the best coaches in the world. And this guy is not mentioned a lot. I think he's top 3 best coaches in the world
Inzaghi.
at the moment.
Yeah, Inzaghi. Yeah, top guy. Top guy.
I think he rebuilt that team twice now. What's the routes they have to the final? Who do they play? If they win their game, which I
think it's Barca's
they
route.
on that route.
Fantabulous.
Fantastic. That by answer.
Hi.
First off, I think they'll go through.
No, they will go through.
This is a game they'll go through. On
No,
this,
of course now.
Yeah.
They've beaten
Only
Feyenoord
considered 1
2-0
goal.
already.
I think 1 goal or
You
2.
know.
They've only considered 1 goal.
1 goal.
Yeah.
In the
It's,
Champions
it's
League.
incredible.
I think when they go to
One
the next
goal.
round, I think they'll go to the next round. I
I
believe
don't
so.
know who they face in the next
They
round.
play Barca or Benfica. Yeah, please confirm.
I would love them against Barca.
No, I would love them against
but
Barcelona.
I think that
I fancy they will knock out
I
Barcelona.
think it's the
Don't
best
say I
coach
fancy.
team in Europe.
They will.
I fancy they will knock out Barcelona.
I think it's the best coach team in Europe.
Those like when you watch Inter Milan play, nothing exciting. We are going to be very efficient.
Yeah,
you know,
it's more efficiency.
in possession and out of possession. Yeah. We're going to be very, very constructive. And when we get the ball up front to DiMarco or Denzel Dumfries, like the way they play wing backs, just reminds me.
Incredible.
It reminds me of how Conte did it with Alonso and
they are wingers.
Yeah,
like,
the wingers are
DiMarco and Dumfries. Get the ball into the box. We've got 2 strikers. You know, how many teams play with 2 strikers these days? You know, you don't find that again. You know, he plays with 2 strikers all the time.
Yeah.
If he doesn't play
Martinez and
Thuram, he plays Martinez and Arnautovic, or there's this Iranian guy. What's his name? Taremi. He plays 2 strikers all the time. So every time
he has 4 strikers.
Every time they go scoring,
bro.
Every time they go forward, we dominate the ball, get it down to the flanks and put it in the box.
Yep.
That's how you can't cope with that.
And their midfield, look, Brozovic, you know,
Brozovic
left,
is not there.
And then if Barella is fit and is in there, then you have this boy
Çalhanoğlu.
Çalhanoğlu is that brother is immense.
I think why I like some
in terms of team structure, I think
they are the best.
I think they have the best team in Europe.
They are the best.
Like when you see them play,
in terms of team structure and a team understanding the structure and the philosophy of the coach so much that you hardly find them out of structure. Like
guess what? They have 2 slow defenders in Bastoni and Cherby.
Yes.
Never will you see them outpace them. Like never will you find Inter Milan in a position of we've been caught off guard. Somebody has played. Like the way they play. Like I watch. Arsenal played Inter Milan at the San Siro.
One goal, no happen.
Bro, Arsenal played like we lost the game and I didn't feel bad.
Was
like,
it one? It was 1-0.
1-0. They beat us. They scored penalty against us. Like we played so well. Like that. You know that games you lose and you're like you like oh come on. I mean they were better than us.
To be honest,
but we played them so well. But to create chances against that team, is very hard.
So well.
They are very conservative. That was what I wanted to say.
That is why I'm telling you that over 2 legs against Barcelona, I don't find.
Bro, you can play. You can play.
Which you prefer?
Play your ball.
Which would you prefer? A conservative team that they know how to do well, or a team that expresses a lot and also know how to do well?
Obviously, my preference will be expression. I like my team to be expressive, but also I want my team to win.
IBK.
And whatever you need to win, because Inter Milan don't play conservative football with everybody. When they play Genoa,
you go see Dumfries, but you don't go know say Dumfries on day there until the ball reach there.
You know, when they play Cagliari, when they play Napoli, they know that we cannot do that toe-to-toe with you. We can't. We don't have the players with the legs to be able to do that. You know, because they have players who are, a bit advanced. A lot of their players are close to 30. So they don't have the legs to run with you. So they will not engage you in a fist fight, with you throw punch, I throw. They don't get that time. So we're going to control the game. We're going to play. And in midfield, like you are not going to find midfielders like, Barella and Çalhanoğlu. In possession, they are so good.
Yeah, and if Barcelona, you can clearly see that this current Barcelona side, they would rather have a game end 4-3.
That's the point.
Than them winning maybe 1-0 or 2-0.
That's why.
And when you go and play a team like Inter Milan, and you are that type of team where you are gonna go forward, we'll score. If they score, it's not a problem, but we'll score more than our opposition. You're gonna get it's dicey. It's dicey. Plus, on top of that, you now have.
It's easier to beat Real Madrid.
You now have. Can I ask a question? This is your current Barcelona side. And this Inter Milan side, I've talked about how structured they are. Conservative when they play the big boys. Would you put your money on Barcelona turning the tie around if they lost the first leg 2-0?
No, it's over.
It's over.
So,
I think if Inter scores you
get even in the game, in the one-off game, Inter they lead you 1-0. Would you put your money on Barcelona winning the game?
You can't. It's
bro, that team.
Now, which they tell you, say, I always fear teams like that. And I remember when people, criticize Mourinho concerning this conservative style of play.
You don't win Champions League.
No, they'll tell you that
They play.
they'll tell you that
play sexy football.
if you don't score me, the game is still on. You understand? Like if I don't concede, I still have hope in that game. So it's better.
9 matches,
let's
only
control
1
the
goal
game.
considered.
God.
That's outstanding.
It's outstanding now.
That's
That's where
outstanding. In
Mourinho
the Champions League, it's
Mourinho
outstanding.
go do league 15 goals. That record probably will never ever be broken.
Bro, you know
Will
there's some
never ever
records
be-
that I look. I
Probably.
Say,
15 goals.
I said that year
God
where Chelsea, Chelsea go the lead match 4-0.
It's over now.
Person score 1 goal. We go to celebrate for viewing center. Come on. Come
See,
on.
and that Man City, now make that Chelsea team no go invincible.
Anelka
That
be-
Man City.
that Anelka-
Penalty. That team, if you score against that team,
Bro, I said we they celebrate Chelsea they lead 4-0. Like we they celebrate 1 goal. Like person score Chelsea 4-1. Like we gonna say goal. Like what are you celebrating? Because that team was so solid. That's why.
Even for us too, it was Man City that made us not go invincible now.
you get,
We lost that John Stones game.
Just-
The only game we lost.
you know, and so you see, Arsenal fans will not go. When you talk about it, they're invincible. But when
But
you
you've
put
not done
when
it.
you put it side by side, that Chelsea
Oh,
team,
God, remove that glasses and stop that nonsense you want to say. That
that
nonsense you
Chelsea
want.
team
That
won more games
nonsense.
than that
If
team.
you like,
I'm on a draw food that invincible.
Last season won more games than Invincible.
You
Yes.
understand? You understand? So
That drop
it's
that
a,
Invincible.
we have celebrated Invincibles. We're just
don't
saying,
say any-
can
don't
you
say
outright-
anything.
you can't outrightly say that your Invincible team is better than that Chelsea
guess
team.
what? Guess what? Guess what? What Henri said in response to that thing he said. Henri said, you know, people say we drew a lot of matches, but they failed to understand that we drew a lot of matches after we had won the league.
Your leg was off the gas.
He said after we had won
That
the
one
league.
no concern me.
He said if we needed to go, Henri said if we needed to go the extra to win those games, we would have won those
That
games.
one no concern
No,
me.
but it's the
The Chelsea
Because
team,
we don't
the
win
Chelsea
games.
team
How
that
many games did they draw after they won the league?
I think 4 games.
were coasting. The Chelsea team,
drew like 4
the Chelsea
games.
team
We
that
would have-
lost,
we would
the
have
Chelsea
won a
team
lot
that
of those
lost
games.
only 1 game too. They were
No, was
coasting.
good. No, they were good. They were good.
You know,
But you see that invincible until
Arsenal
somebody
fans, as they no green
until
win,
somebody else
as
does
Arsenal,
it.
as Arsenal fans no green win titles.
Sir
Then
Alex-
they hold that invincible.
The
like
great
say,
Sir Alexander Chapman Ferguson was quoted to have said that he said, I won 13 league titles, but I didn't win any of them unbeaten. He said that unbeaten. He said,
And by the way-
it trumps everything.
And by the way, I've reviewed my opinion. That nonsense you always talk about greatest player in the Premier League. Don't say it again. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't want to
He's
hear
a
it again.
great player in the Premier League. Is Thierry
Greatest
Henry.
player in the Premier League is
It's
Cristiano
Thierry
Ronaldo. I don't want to
Henry.
hear it
Don't
again.
say that. No.
I don't give it. Only
No,
2 seasons
what
or 1 season. I don't
what
give a rat.
Ronaldo did in the Premier
I don't
League.
care anymore.
What Ronaldo did in the Premier League is not enough.
I do not care anymore.
He's not
The Premier
enough.
League has not seen
What
a player.
What Salah done in the
See,
Premier League
see.
is more than what Ronaldo has done in the Premier League.
No.
It be like say,
yes, now,
you
yes,
know, say,
it's more.
when would they do
It's
recency
more
bias?
now,
Abeg,
bro,
no,
it's
Ronaldo
more.
scatter the show.
Bro, it's
Ronaldo
more,
is a greater
It's more.
player
Is more
than
But
Henry,
the question-
greater
the
player
question-
than
the question-
Salah.
The question is,
What you've done in
who
the
is the
Premier League.
greatest player the Premier
You
League
have
has
never
ever
seen anything like
Not the-
Ronaldo in the Premier
No,
League.
you
I don't
have
want to hear
never
again.
seen anything like Thierry
Oh,
Henry.
You do
Why?
not want, see, I don't
Ronaldo-
want.
Why?
Let's say they forget.
You
Salah
know-
don't pass Henry already.
He's no God punish Salah.
Henry now number 3.
Sa-
Oh, yeah,
don't punish Salah.
What Ronaldo don't do? Way nobody don't do for Premier
When
League.
When Salah.
Where Ronaldo they win Ballon d'Or?
Wait.
Ronaldo's biggest achievement is
You
the
don't-
fact that after that World Cup, when the whole England hated him,
Yeah.
he won the. It's not because
See,
he
first
took
of all,
the team, like he took the team.
He didn't
and
take the
played-
team by
He
himself.
didn't-
He didn't take with
did
him by
not.
himself with
He
42
did not.
goals.
He did not.
With 42 goals. Are you people kidding me?
He's really a farmer to you.
Oh,
he's
so
really
no,
a
no,
farmer
no, so-
to you.
so
It's
the
Carlos
people-
Tevez.
so the
It's
people
Carlos-
where
it's
assist
Carlos
Salah
Tevez.
this season,
It's
they're not
Carlos-
human
it's
beings.
Carlos Tevez is a plumber.
The people where assist Salah this season,
Stop
they're
that
not
Mane and
human
Firmino,
beings.
they be
Mane
jokers.
and Firmino, they're not human beings.
Mane and Firmino,
Mane and
they
Firmino, they be
jokers.
mannequins.
No.
Robert Pires na mannequin.
They're gonna stop that thing.
I mean, one go Kanu, no
Thierry
be human being.
Henry has won more golden boots in the Premier League than anybody.
I do not give a.
Won
I
more
don't-
PFA
I don't
players.
care.
Won more
they
PFA
talk-
players.
they talk-
Won
See,
more PFA players
First
than
of all,
anybody in the league.
First of all,
Salah
He's the
has
greatest
better
player
in
the
Premier
Premier League has ever
First
seen.
of all, from the
Argue with
football
your
on the field.
keeper.
First of all, from the football on the field, the Premier League has never seen a player that did what Ronaldo did on the Premier League pitch. Ever.
How?
The closest
Jesus.
is Hazard, actually.
Ever. You have never seen
I'm
it.
sure
People like say, would they forget?
the closest-
And they watch some
Salah
clips
did.
recently. I said,
Wait, oh.
Ronaldo do these things.
Salah scores goals, though.
No,
closest-
guys.
Salah scores goals.
The closest thing
the
that
football
Ronaldo
on the field.
Hazard.
Ronaldo was playing football like a moving train.
Wait,
like
Alan
nobody could stop him.
Alan
Wait till now they
Parry,
talk.
don't shout. Don't shout. Alan Parry in 2000, Alan Parry used to be.
I don't want to hear what other people said.
He used to be a commentator in the. He used to be a commentator. He used to be a commentator in the Premier League. Alan Parry said something when Arsenal played Man United in 2003. He said, "I've seen quicker players than Thierry Henry, but not many. I've seen more skillful players than." Listen now, he said, "I've seen more skillful players than Thierry Henry, but not many." He said, "I've never seen a
tell us the one that
player."
are not many. Tell us.
He said,
He said, they go. They tell us.
Tell us those ones. Anyway.
That time we did.
Yeah.
I've never seen
for
a
this
player with such speed and control like he has. Like when Henry was an artist on the pitch, and for a player,
You're always this brilliant.
no,
Aren't you?
like,
But someone did disaster today. Don't you agree? See,
You're not even the best wanted player.
let me tell you people something.
Yes.
Let me tell you people something.
They
You
will tell you
people,
now.
you
I people jokers.
this thing that people do to Ronaldo, it needs to stop.
no, nobody's disrespecting
Let me
Ronaldo.
finish what I'm saying. I allowed
they
you.
play-
I allowed you. This nonsense that people do to Ronaldo, it needs to stop.
Alawi.
You see, see, you don't say
greatest player
you don't
the
say-
Premier League
you don't
has ever seen.
Senior man, don't talk this thing multiple times. I don't agree with them. I don't agree with them. Bro, I watched nothing less than 20 minutes of Ronaldo's. Everybody, I'm telling you that the Premier League has never seen a player like Cristiano Ronaldo before.
It's not gonna happen again.
I am telling
What
you.
he went on to
Ronaldo
achieve.
used to pick the ball up from his own half in the Premier League
move on,
when
let's
they
go.
were kicking people like,
But that
like
doesn't- but that
and he
doesn't
would
make
go
him the
through
greatest
the
in Premier
entire
League.
team. No, I said
Henry-
from the football on the field.
Henry
then to what
Henry did that multiple
not
times.
as much as Ronaldo.
He did that
No,
multiple
not as
times.
much as Ronaldo.
Henry,
Not as
Henry-
much as Ronaldo.
Henry's on Ronaldo's level.
They're not born
Not as
Henry.
much as Ronaldo.
Henry did
I don't
those
like
things.
Ronaldo, but
Hold on.
I'm
Not as much as Ronaldo.
Henry did those
Now,
things
let's go to Greece,
in
no go
games
answer.
that mattered. You
Bro,
know, picks up
Ronaldo
balls.
the big ball up. Ronaldo
He
the
did
big ball up
against
from
Liverpool.
midfield.
Henry.
Jamie Carragher's worst
Oh
moment
my
as a
God.
Premier League defender.
Wait till Ronaldo do for that.
Bro, Ronaldo was a winger.
One
See,
secondary
let
school
me tell you,
teacher.
and Ayubi was right. Winger. was a winger.
They're not
right?
born anywhere.
Henry was a
Ronaldo
winger
used
too.
to pick the ball up from anywhere for United.
Yes, now, they're not
This thing
born
one I
anywhere.
want to talk
Henry
say. This thing one I
did
want to
too.
talk say. Cheruni no be player. Ronaldo as a winger used to come into the position
Henry
of
did
them
the same
to
thing.
pick the ball
Henry
up.
did
I
the
was
same
you saying.
Baba, they're not born Henry well. They're not born that
I'm
way.
not comparing Henry with Ronaldo. Hold on.
Person go to Greece,
I'm
no go
not
answer.
comparing
Now you
Ronaldo
dey talk
with
say-
Henry.
now you
I
talk
can't do it.
say-
Ronaldo, unpopular opinion, Ronaldo is a greater player than Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry is a better.
He's popular.
No.
He's
He's-
very
all
popular.
opinions.
The
all
opinion I want to make
opinions,
is
bro.
unpopular. Thierry Henry is a better footballer. There's nothing you're going to tell me. He's a better footballer.
Thierry Henry is
a better footballer.
than Ronaldo.
Thierry Henry is a better footballer. There is nothing you can
If
tell
they
me.
join
Hold
the
on.
leg together,
Better footballer.
Hold on.
they
Hold
join
on.
leg
Hold on.
together, they're not born
Ronaldo
away.
had aspects
Somewhat
of
of a
his game.
disaster today, don't you agree?
Ronaldo had aspects to his games. Had aspects to his games where
Una
you know
disrespect
Henry.
Ronaldo.
I dey tell you, say this thing na
No,
disrespect.
it's not.
I meant man,
Henry
but this thing- na
Is
cap be this.
bro, see,
Bro,
senior man, eh,
Abeg, give Cinnamon your cap. Give him your cap.
yeah, na cap. Take.
Give am.
You are
Like
capping.
Tony.
You are capping. Hold on.
Calm that nonsense.
You are capping. Na cap be this.
No big.
Senior man, let me tell you. Let me tell you
Better
something. Let me tell you something.
Why is he better?
See, let me tell you something.
A better footballer. Ronaldo was skillful. He could go past players. But the things Thierry Henry did on the pitch.
God.
Yeah, like boss.
Like what now?
Like what? He disappeared from one point to the other.
You never see game wait.
No, you be. He picked the ball from here, just disappear. Come appear for here.
appear for this side.
Henry was a better dribbler.
My God.
No.
Henry was a better dribbler.
No.
My God.
No, and dribbling is not step over. Step over is something anybody
He's
can
not,
do.
Baba, no worry.
No, it's
Henry
not.
was a
It's not
better
what
dribbler.
anybody can do. We'll
Anybody
carry ball,
can
go
do it.
outside, give you now.
Anybody can.
We'll carry ball, go outside, give you now. It's not what anybody can do.
No, any footballer
The
can
only
do. I'm
thing
not
Henry
saying
has
any.
No, it's
over
not what
Ronaldo
any
is
footballer
speed.
can do.
He's that speed.
I don't think he's faster than
finish.
Ronaldo.
No, he's faster.
No,
It's not faster than Ronaldo. It's not.
It's not faster
It's
than
not.
Ronaldo.
Ah, you the one.
He's not faster than Ronaldo
I
at
took
all.
time.
Now,
I
why
went
did they
back.
whine?
I went back memory lane.
He's probably stronger when he's running.
I went
Cristiano?
back memory lane
But he's
to
not
give
faster
you
than Ronaldo.
a legendary quote from the great Alan Parry.
I don't know him.
He said, I've never seen a player
What's he on about?
with such speed and control. Henry had The first time I heard the word trade, what's that thing? There's something in a plane that afterburners. The first time I heard that word afterburners was Henry. Henry could run.
This Ronaldo disrespect
And
is
stop.
annoying to me.
Henry could run and stop. You know, do you know what it means to run and stop? Henry could run at great pace and stop.
Senior man.
That's where I'm
Senior man.
He has
Wait,
so much
Senior man.
but
You know
with
what
so
the
much
problem is?
control.
Senior man, you know what the problem
Most
is?
people who are
You know what the
spacing-
problem is? You know what the problem is?
This-
You know what the
I'm not
problem
saying
is?
he's this-
Senior man, you know what the problem
You're
is?
not getting it.
No. You don't want to listen.
Ronaldo
There is nothing
is a
you
greater
can mention
player.
of Henry.
Ronaldo is
There
a
is
greater
nothing
player.
you can mention, and that's why I feel like it's disrespect. There is nothing you can mention of Henry, right? Absolutely nothing. You see, I keep telling you that there's a, see.
You both
I keep
disrespect the
telling you
great man
that
too much.
I keep telling you that there's a Ronaldo disrespect.
Oh yeah, there is.
See,
No, I'm not.
Wait,
I'm
let
not.
me finish.
I'm not.
Let me finish.
I'm not part of
There
those
is
people.
nothing you can say. There is nothing you can say of Henry that this is what Henry does. That he does very well. That he did better than Ronaldo.
You won't
Not
use
one.
it. You won't use it.
Nothing. I'm telling you, Ronaldo as a footballer used to, when he came onto the scene at first, he was like a dribbler that the Premier League had never seen. When he came onto the scene at first, he was like a dribbler like the Premier League had never ever seen. Right? Then on top of that,
Ronaldo came to the Premier League.
Nobody has. See, there is no aspect of the game. There is no aspect
Ronaldo
of the
didn't come to the
game.
Premier League like a dribbler that was never, however you put it. The Premier League had not seen a dribbler with, you know,
How can you say Henry was a better dribbler than Ronaldo?
Steps overs and all of those fancy tricks and flicks. The Premier League hadn't seen it. But in terms of beating people, in terms of
You're
being
not biased, eh?
No, it's not Arsenal bias. No.
Henry.
Can I ask a question about Henry? At the peak of Henry at Arsenal, at the very peak at Arsenal, what was if you want to pick one or two seasons, for example, that Henry was at his very peak? One, how many goals did he score? Two, what was his go-to that he was doing?
Henry was
At the very
first
peak.
Premier League player in a 38-game season to score 30 Premier League goals.
Okay.
Was the very first.
Okay.
The first.
What was he known for? What was he doing?
You
I
said
asked
goals
you
now.
two questions now.
People have gone on and scored 32.
I asked you two questions.
The game
bro.
has gotten...
My brother, relax. I asked you two questions. Answer the first one. Answer the second one.
The game has gotten easier.
I've asked you two questions. Don't forget, the person that you are putting them side by side in that same Premier League won the Ballon d'Or.
Of course,
so relax.
I agree.
So you can't say the game has gotten easier.
You understand? The same person won it. So the reason I asked you this question is when Henry at Henry's highest peak of scoring goals, and I'm not an Arsenal fan, so I can't say I watched him more than you do.
Yeah.
Or that you did. But what Henry was known, everybody, even if you didn't watch Arsenal, everybody would say, don't let them give Henry that pass where he go there that left side.
Yes, now.
Don't let them give up.
Straight man finish.
If he put up to the right, that goal, bro, Ronaldo, you can't say that Henry was a better. Ronaldo was doing everything at a level that nobody has been able to. The only person that you can use to say, oh, he's better than Ronaldo technically, or this is Messi.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
I agree. Let me come here, please. Right. What I think.
Why do you think? It's disrespectful. Sorry.
Shall we say don't agree now?
Don't agree.
I don't know. The way that is better than I don't see.
So why I think is
You don't go agree.
I believe that
they insult Henry, that they vex.
I believe that the
This one
sports.
go say
When I tell
Salah.
Henry, say no
He's
get
Salah man. He's Salah man.
I believe that the
They talk
sports
Henry, you can call Salah.
in a relax
With that left foot.
in a relax.
I
Right?
talk goals now.
So
That's a waiting by one kill.
let me just come in here, right? I think that when you speak about Premier League players, right, the greatest Premier League players, there are some spots some people hold, right? So the greatest Premier League striker is a spot Alan Shearer will hold for a long time,
Yeah, of course.
right? You hold it for a long time, just got the goals you score and
got the
difficulty.
goals, yes.
You understand? So you hold that for a long time. When you speak about the best players to ever play in the Premier League, I think Ronaldo holds that spot. Hold on.
You have never seen a player like him.
Hold on.
You have never.
Now, a couple of other, when you speak about African players, I think Drogba fundamentally holds, across many,
No,
People
indeed.
disrespect Ronaldo too much because you think he's
Touré.
I think
Yeah,
because
Touré.
he's not Courtois to you people.
Again,
He's arrogant.
No.
Hold on, guys.
You know I don't do that.
Hold on, guys. We're not going to the facts. When you say best African player, people just think Drogba.
Yeah.
Premier League. People just think Drogba.
He's not. He's not.
Now,
He's actually Yaya.
hold
He's
on.
not.
Hold on.
He's
hold
not
on,
even Yaya.
Hold on.
Honestly.
Let me.
Maybe Yaya
Hey,
has the conversation.
oh,
Sorry.
You talk too much.
And I don't think I don't agree now. When are the best at that?
But what I'm saying is that before you go into the facts, right? Like they are top of mind.
Top of mind, what jumps to mind
I
when
get
people talk
it.
about
Yeah,
it.
I get
right?
it. I understand.
Yeah.
There's a spot Henry used to hold, right?
He still does.
I think that spot Henry used to hold. I don't know what it is, but I think that whatever spot that was is now being held by Salah.
They play.
No, I honestly think so.
Senior man,
because
point out your bias.
because when you speak about the
You're
most,
usually this
when
brilliant.
you speak about the most talented players in the Premier League of all time, you think about Cantona, right? You
Yeah.
think about Cristiano Ronaldo, right? You think about Dennis Beckham, right? You think about those people. I think that you also think about people like Thierry Henry.
You also.
No.
You don't someone you wait. You don't someone you
You wait now. You wait.
He said you also.
When I don't speak
You don't
your
mention
language.
people. Don't say you also.
If I
Also, you just sneak at me.
if I more come on now, they don't speak language.
They mind themselves.
Yeah. But I think that before this season and last season especially, when you think about Mo Salah, people say about so where does Mo Salah rank in any
You don't
in
pass
any
Henry.
demographic?
Henry
People
decrease.
people are afraid to put
I'm
him.
afraid to
above-
Yes.
above Henry.
I think that now there's no spot that Henry holds that Mo Salah has not toppled.
You don't finish that table.
Okay,
Don't
let's talk
start
about
calm.
you.
How many PFA you win, Salah? How many?
So it's only
I'm
PFA.
PFA Henry win.
Only won 4 PFA.
Four PFA.
Four.
I want to give you an example.
How many you win?
People
How many
don't-
goals?
Nobody
Salah won
else has won more PFA. This man left this league in 2008. 2008.
You know how many PFAs finished
Almost 20 years later. Nobody has won more PFA than him.
Hey,
And you tell me he's not the greatest.
Ronaldo too left in
You tell me
2009.
he's not the greatest. He left the league
So now PFA now.
almost 20 years ago.
Anyway,
So now PFA now.
He was the best player in the
Let's
league
do our-
4 years. Almost 20 years since he left the league. Nobody else has won up to 4.
So now
And
PFA
you
now.
tell me he's not the greatest.
So now PFA now.
By the way,
Alashira is mad.
by the way,
Alashira knows he's
Ini,
greater.
they say your coach say over his dead body before you count out.
He was mad. I say over your dead body now. Merino, you won't carry go do over. You
I
will
said,
die.
this week I said
As you say, sir, you will die. This thing you are saying.
this week you will die.
This thing you are saying. Over my dead body. I thought look at that. I say, look at this one. Look at
Anyway,
this one.
I think that when Arsenal score, I tweeted this year. I said when Arsenal score more goals than expected, go and check. Like there's a goal drought.
Which one is more goals than expected? So as chance got made it blow over the back.
What's it make when I score 7 against?
So that we'll sort out the first leg and face Man U on Sunday.
You
You know,
Ronaldo go beat Man U.
you know, if the game, if the game end 1-1,
Senior man, okay.
no, if the game end,
Premier League is gone.
if the game end 1-1 on Tuesday, Arsenal, I think I got the reason to say, I'm on that Champions League. Now the only hope where we get, so you will rest players. You go.
Which hope you get for Premier League?
No, that's the point. Is,
Champions League.
no,
you get
we want to sign our name
when you
there.
want face Madrid or Atletico.
Now ball, nah.
Pass ball.
Now ball. Now ball.
No ball this anymore.
Now ball.
Pass ball.
No ball. You see that going
We're talking about.
No be ball, na ritual. Real Madrid, na
Wait.
ritual.
See that Rodrigo. That Rodrigo in
Bro.
career.
That Rodrigo.
Now the Champions League.
You know that guy has Vinicius has only Vinicius has only 3 Champions League goals more than
Yes,
Rodrigo.
that boy now Champions League player. Man, Champions League player.
That game, if we play Madrid, that game,
What's gonna happen?
You go that day. You go see Arteta. You go come out all this Calafiori and Miles Kelly. You will carry Timber, put it on that left side.
What's gonna happen?
don't dey go out.
No, he go put him.
What's gonna happen?
Ben White is getting back.
So Rodrigo don't go score.
I'm not saying he will not score,
What's gonna
but
happen?
he will know that he has played with a man
What you go happen at the end of the game?
who will win the game.
I laugh in Spanish.
Who win the game.
Well, I wouldn't even say good Madrid.
They are usually this brilliant. aren't you?
Do you know the first English team? No, hold on.
I was saying a lie.
The first English team that won at the Bernabeu was who?
Brother.
Wait,
brother,
now,
now,
it's
so-
just a
my
question.
brother would all- oh my
Wait,
God.
the first team, that English team to win the game at the Bernabeu
They said
was Arsenal.
Yes.
The first English
But you
team
had Thierry
to
Henry that
win
time.
at AC Milan was Arsenal.
My brother, you had
The
theory
first
already
English
that time.
team
Where
to
you
win at Inter Milan. You know, it doesn't mean that all these English teams know they go there. Then they go collect.
You know which
all
team-
of them,
do
then
you
they
know-
go
do you know-
there.
do you know
They
which
go and collect.
which team?
We went there and broke it.
Which team?
but you never win anything.
Which team has won the Champions League most times?
Most times.
Wait,
What,
Real
wait,
Madrid.
that what? Wait, that what?
Which
But-
team broke
No,
the
this
Arsenal-
same
Arsenal
English
beating
team.
record?
This same English
Man
teams.
U.
This
No,
same
no,
English.
sorry, Graham Poole.
This same English teams. This same English
Referee,
teams.
Graham
This
Poole.
same English teams where they insult. They don't win two Champions League titles. You never
wahala.
collect cup of.
Maybe not this year.
You thought say that you
Maybe this is
maybe
the
now
year.
which year?
But guess what? Defensively, Arsenal are more suited to the Champions League. The way the Champions League is played, I was telling somebody, I said,
No, you're right in that
you know,
regard.
the way the Champions League is,
No, they
the
are
games
right.
are
They
slower.
face Madrid.
The games are slower. The games are slower. Arsenal, you play into Arsenal. Arsenal can play Madrid home and away draw and beat them on penalties.
The games are slower.
So
The games are slower with Mbappe and Vinicius. You know they watch boy.
That's
You know they watch boy again.
don't worry, God will do it.
About this one, God no go do anything.
that's one of the greatest collaboration.
Nothing where you want
I'm
to
telling
do.
you.
The games are
That's one
slower.
Don't worry.
We
If
see, no,
we
now
knock-
you're waiting talk.
If we knock Real
It's
Madrid,
the Champions League games are slower. I say with
If we
Vinicius
knock-
and Mbappe, it goes.
if we
Body
knock
go
Real
tell you.
Madrid, I'm banking on Atletico Madrid at the second
At
leg.
the Wanda Metropolitan.
When
Right.
they can pull off a performance, and they
I think
can.
that funny thing is that it's actually
If
If anybody
easier-
can knock out
it's easier to
Real
beat
Madrid, it's only Atletico.
Atletico can
get
get
it's easier to-
Once if they knock out Atletico, they
Once
win it.
Madrid semi-finals.
They will win the Champions League.
Who wins?
Who
If
wins?
they knock out Atletico, they will win the Champions League.
Who will win the Champions League?
Real Madrid.
No,
if
we'll
they knock out Atletico,
We'll knock out Atletico.
they will win the Champions League.
And once I knock out Atletico
No,
Madrid,
I said if Real Madrid
That's
knock out Atletico, what are you saying? What have I said? What are you saying?
But so the luck.
You believe so that
Prayer
we
will
Champions
open
League?
and say, if Real Madrid leave the tournament, you have a chance.
actually,
But they
to
don't
be
understand
honest,
it's against
joke-
Atletico
joke-
Madrid.
Atletico go beat you now.
Jokes
You
aside,
know they watch Atletico Madrid. You know they watch them now.
You don't see that Julian Alvarez?
they know-
By the way, that goal.
Jesus Christ.
They should give the Puskas now.
he had no right to shoot from
there.
there.
Score from there.
No, to shoot, and you're saying
Don't even
score.
attempt to shoot.
He had no right.
Anybody can shoot.
No,
No,
don't
because
shoot.
he no see no. I don't know say I don't know say road dead there.
As in,
I don't know say road dead
He had
there.
no right to shoot
Puskas,
from there.
Give it to him already.
Like, and the funny thing is that this is not just, people talk about footballers and just
They
feel
put
like,
it where you want to
it's
put it.
just down to sheer luck. That was not down to sheer luck.
No.
That's a guy
He knew
who,
what he was doing.
He carried his head up. Go and watch it again. He looked when he picked the ball up, pushed it a little bit. He took his head up and said, "That angle, I'm putting it
Bro.
there." Harry Kane scored that kind of goal against Arsenal at the old White Hart Lane. Something similar. Like when a player shoots a ball like that,
My God.
and
What a
we're
goal.
talking about Thibaut Courtois' range, in terms of
Tall guy.
reach. Like for a guy to dive that long,
Yeah.
big like that, and doesn't catch that ball,
boy, really.
unbelievable.
Put
I have a feeling Pep
He
will
put
be-
the ball for him.
Yes,
I have a
now.
feeling Pep will be saying, "What was I thinking?"
I have a feeling.
I think Pep had. There was nothing Pep could do.
No, but you could have. If you could have.
The guy wanted to play
wanted to
more.
play.
He
wanted to
couldn't
play
assure
more.
him because Haaland was there.
One of the players number 9 again.
You see that thing I always say about. You see that thing I always. Thank God this topic has come up. I think I always say about if a good player is good, right? They say the Simeone attacking the defensive manager. Alvarez.
No, of course
No
not.
concern Alvarez.
No concern
Alvarez
now.
score goal, they go.
Yeah, of course.
You guys. Now only for when Man UK is rich. Only when Man UK is involved. They will say this player is because he's playing in this environment.
João Felix don't go unless AC Milan.
This
And
one
they
they
see AC Milan first.
That's what I say.
AC Milan say no, this one permanent transfer. Go back to where you're coming from.
One guy
Say we're not coming down.
one Chelsea fan say, I am ready to give up our Champions League spot. So I hear
Bro.
that the clause in that our obligation.
Obligation so that it will not happen.
Say Sancho to United.
No, I already made Chelsea finish 14.
Chelsea finish
Make
14.
obligation for Sancho for no
Sancho
kicking.
kick. I say
It should go back to where it's coming from.
the technical director of PSV, he said this Malaysia should go back to it. He said that's
Okay, they don't listen
They
Malaysia.
say,
about
they
it.
say,
I say, oh God.
be like say Felix don't go AC Milan for match when they need Willie, they find Kolo. They don't know say this one a bastard.
No, the boy is very unserious.
That's his problem.
See, when
That's the
I
problem
see,
with Zexy.
when I see,
The guy too dey talented,
Bro.
But he won't come in the way where he won't
I
show
don't
his
even know
talent na. Oh, na shimi na.
Zex is
bro,
on Champions
when I
League.
see
Yeah,
Chelsea, when I see,
Bayern Munich.
when I
That's
see,
Champions League winner. Now.
Yeah, Bayern Munich.
but Bayern Munich.
I shock.
Put some respect on the name. Oh.
I shock, bro. I shock.
You know,
When I
that's why
see-
they troll us stuff out.
When I see João Felix on the ball, like when he gets on the ball, like you could see that
You can tell if
This
he come
boy
off sometimes, he go
can
no say no. This
play
boy
ball.
sabi play ball.
He can play.
but now a serious player.
but he's very unserious. Like he they look for goal.
wants to
Feyenoord.
do the- yes, now.
Feyenoord. Against that Feyenoord game where they give them red card.
Why are you saying I'm going to Feyenoord?
No. That Feyenoord is a good team. A very good team. They go not make player.
That's what he does, bro. And you don't see when I thought say they
When
find
you can
Kolo.
play,
You think
when
saying a
can
mistake?
Play 1-2. And when they know you not make a player, then carry ball counter. Fans they vex.
He get one ball.
He's
Wey
very unserious.
he get one
Him
match.
and Rafael Leao.
He get one match. They can't put them for the same team.
Let me-
He get one match where
that's why
he
I
play
used
for
to-
Chelsea for one action. That full match, he not make reach 5 opposition players.
What are you doing with all
Now
of
what
this?
did they fire up and down for field? Now Kolo beating.
João Felix, Rafael Leao, Sancho,
The guy
Zexy.
sabi play ball.
He's happy play ball.
Who else? I want
Garnacho.
for that thing. No, not Ghana. Garnacho. No, make I leave him first.
You know this
Who
João
else?
Felix when he did Benfica, when he don't come out new. That time before Atletico Madrid signed him. You know the first thing where I know say this boy no go make camp for life.
Which one say no go make? The side person, oh yeah, 90, oh yeah, something million.
You
Say
know
no go
what
make
he
up.
no go make
So
camp.
might not make up.
You know
He
what
don't make up now.
you know what he talk? He say, oh, I go on my DM and girls are sending me nudes. I say this boy is not a serious person. He was
the life he
18,
wants to live.
18, 19,
So
18.
So,
You're right, sir. You're right.
Bless him.
Because it shows in his game.
Shina Abraham
He
Abibu.
never
He's not
takes.
serious.
He never. You never see the body language of.
Him and Leao,
You
the
never
same
see the
team.
body language of. This is such an important
Yeah,
game. We need
this
to
like
do
that.
everything to win.
That's the
You
thing.
never see that body language.
That's the thing with.
He wants to keep doing the
That's the
exact
with
thing.
Onana.
Dribble.
Okay.
Do you
For Onana,
In the enjoy,
na
like
cruise,
yes.
like you know, we're here.
He's Tosin's life is
I don't
joke
tell
to
you.
you.
Onana be like who won't play,
I say-
who won't play maybe
Bro,
outfield play.
see,
But they tell him say,
I say
Now,
they
this
bring-
space,
don't
I
go
say,
keep.
come late,
they
come
bring
late.
As
this Chelsea team wey no strong like this. They bring João Felix in like this. See Chelsea 18 yard like this. João Felix dey for you. They give him the ball. He find Kolo.
There's another boy I want to. There's another boy I'm going to, but I have to be very careful. But you know, if these stories are true, I think you earn his bag, collect your money. But when you come back, you have to show because you're on fraud watch now. That could be menu. You know.
No, no.
They say-
it should be
no,
like
I
talking
hear
about
you
yeah.
talking about 118,000.
No. The bag is the bag, right?
The bag is not the bag. What have you done
Brother,
to end the bag?
Brother.
This is what spoiled Rashford though.
I know.
Rashford they
Nah,
play.
the same thing what Rashford do now.
He
Rashford
get
go
all
motivation.
those young players that Chelsea model therefore do. Sign an incentive based contract.
No, even if you sign
you
that,
see Callum
once player
Hudson-Odoi.
don't perform,
Bro,
you
you
have
see
to
Callum
revise.
Hudson.
Yes, now at least it's
you see Callum
incentive based.
Hudson-Odoi. Is it that year when he come out? They play ball. Everybody
Yes,
like
now.
him.
Yes, now.
He can't they look for 200. After they say Bayern Munich won't sign out.
Yeah, he won't use that one.
Scatter everywhere.
He just scatter.
So
now he don't go club where
that's his level.
He-
So
he
if
dey
you are,
keep him head
because,
in the game
because
well.
if you are a good player, Bayern Munich wanted to sign you, it didn't happen, and then you went to Bayern Leverkusen,
Somebody-
you couldn't do anything.
You get.
Yeah.
If you're a good player, you see football na football.
Yeah.
You couldn't do anything there.
Yeah, and the thing is that, you know, when people say, why is the player playing well here? This is the simple answer, right? I see Asensio, I see
Jeopardy.
Marcus Rashford. The cost,
Asensio is a good player.
You see, when you before you play a game, there is a weight of expectation. Now, the weight of expectation is not the problem. The problem is the cost of failure.
yeah. The
That-
consequence.
The consequence of failure is always.
Yeah.
Not the game itself.
Yeah.
it's a consequence because in the end you are going to play football. But if you don't win, what's the consequence?
Yeah.
What's the pressure?
What's the pressure?
What's the pressure on you?
And Aston Villa, with the greatest respect to Emery, people don't understand this. It's simple.
Like I was finding it interesting. They say, is it not the Rashford that's performing?
You're
Are you
playing
dull?
at Aston Villa.
Play at Aston Villa.
The world will not stop tomorrow if you lose.
If you lose,
of course.
When United lose a game, it is like
everything is spinning. Out of control.
It's like a football pyramid. Pauses their own operations and looks and say, United have lost a game. That is literally how it is, right? If Real Madrid lose a game, you understand? Now they've earned the right to not. People don't. They've built an outer shell that we've won too many times, so they can always throw that in your face.
We'll go again. But there's a consequence. You can't lose also. You can't lose this. Problem go come now.
Now, so Carlo Ancelotti lose 1 or 2 matches.
They don't do
The pressure don't start.
Aston Villa, it's not the same thing. So you go into the game, and that feeling just allows you to be able to express better.
Yeah.
Yes,
you understand? It just allows you to be like, you know what? If I don't make this pass properly,
it's like this.
Bro.
Let me use this example.
Rashford,
Let me use the example. You sabi shoot gun, say you be marksman or something, so you shoot people. But one person can't hold hostage. The hostage now your family member. Oh yeah, shoot the person who hold the hostage now. The stakes are higher. Oh yeah, now your hand is shake.
The cost of failure becomes. You understand what I'm saying? The cost of failure becomes increasing.
The stakes are higher now.
Why don't doctors operate on their family members?
Yeah.
Because the cost of failure is high.
Yeah.
You understand? It's high on a personal level. You get some people say you go do normally. I don't have an emotional connection with this person.
Yeah.
You go in there, you trust your training, go in there, cut here. Remember your anatomy, do this. Well, your family member, they involved in the case.
Emotions are involved. So it's a sensible
you
thing.
You like this.
Yeah, of course. True.
You understand?
True.
So it's different.
It's easy.
It's different.
And to
I tell you what. You're a broadcaster, right? First time you went on air, if your mom tells you I'm going to watch, just a little extra pressure.
Or if there's a senior or guy that's working in a broadcast, say he's watching. You be footballer, you they play today, self. You they play normally, you be the best on the field. One day they say one scout is coming. Small time, you don't feel control ball. Call your body, they shake.
It's normal.
I was working with a friend. I went to see a friend work last 2 weeks ago, and one of the things I used to think was only me, right? And so I'm like, hey, how are you? That kind of thing. And before she was hosting an event. So we didn't take Continental. She's hosting an event. So I'm trying to chat with her and everything like that. And she says, I said, I'm sorry, I'm not being chatty at the moment. I need to get through my intro.
Yeah.
And I said, I understand it because it happens to me as well, right? You see that opening? It sets your tone.
As
the most important.
As an MC, it is the most important thing you will do at that event.
Yeah.
So I can't understand why a player will go into a game and they say we lack intensity. You left. They drove you guys in a coach. You step across the line. The first 10 minutes, the least
You
I
slept in a
expect.
7-star hotel last night.
You had access to the best women. The ball is pumped with nitrogen, gas.
Best healthcare.
Best healthcare.
The best food.
Best food.
And you can't do that.
You don't step into the game and you say the team is lacking intensity in the first 15 minutes. Honestly, I cannot understand.
I cannot.
Say they even play ball alone.
I cannot understand.
You can get tired in the game.
Yeah.
But to lack intensity in the beginning of the game, that's what sets you up for success in the game. Say when I enter game, you don't smash that person. So you came out to cross the Rubicon to just be laundering, sauntering around the whole place.
You know what used to surprise me in football matches? Football matches, I always feel like when a team concedes inside the opening 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I used to wonder, what were you planning? Like, what was the plan? When you were training, did you plan to come into a game and concede goal inside 2 minutes? Because you are losing. What that tells me is that you've lost your shape, you've lost your concentration inside the opening 2 minutes or 5 minutes of a game. So players nowadays that's why football is not what it used to be. Football is not what it used to be because you see you see players now, they play without, it feels like it's nothing. That's why fans get really frustrated.
Yeah.
Fans get really frustrated because you see players play game and you're like, this thing doesn't mean, I'm in my sitting room, I'm screaming my lungs out.
And it doesn't mean anything to you.
And you are on the pitch jogging.
So
There's a coach's tactics.
So that's it. But in a prediction for,
calm now.
I wanted to ask you prediction for Arsenal United. That's the only prediction we're doing today.
Prediction for United. I think the only motivation for Arsenal is just to keep that second position. The title is gone, and
Over my
Coach said over his dead body.
that's him. It's
like you die.
now him they collect money, no be me. So it would be hard for him to just throw it away. And mathematically, there's still a chance. Realistically, there's no chance.
In the live story.
Anybody still did that thing.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
You know the hopes Liverpool go 3
I'm a
games.
fan.
Speaking of which, Barca were 7 points behind.
It can happen. Liverpool
weeks
can
ago.
lose 3 games on the bounce.
2 weeks ago, and you know they're top now.
Football.
But you see, if Liverpool lose 3 games on the bounce, problem that make you win your own.
That's the problem. See,
Now that thing I always stop.
I don't even when Liverpool were 9 points. I'm not worried about Liverpool. This team is not fantastic, and I say it all the time.
You lie.
They have struggled in games. A lot of the matches.
Oh, yeah,
they've
what's
won,
in
no,
your
hold on.
Prediction,
A lot of the
average,
matches.
yeah.
No, hold on. A lot of the matches Liverpool have won. They've struggled. Finished
Why
like
did they win?
should have lost at Aston Villa. Aston Villa were better than them
But
by
they
a
win.
mile.
But they win.
By a mile, they drew.
It's drawn now.
They drew. You know, so the team is not fantastic. That's what frustrates me the more. The fact that
Whatever your own
you know when Man City won the league last
It's an
season.
indictment that if the team is not fantastic,
No, hold on. No,
you are not. So
I said it in the group chat. You people were laughing. It is wickedness of the highest order for you to expect a team that have 2 strikers and the 2 strikers are injured. The winger, no, hold on. Saka, the best player in the team, injured. Martinelli injured, and you expect that team to fight for the title.
Let me ask you, only
Hold
one
on,
question.
hold on.
I don't
I
like
hear
that.
everything that I
Wait,
said.
wait.
I hear everything that I said.
Do you
Wait.
Do you think?
Wait,
Hold
not
on.
be the same day you and
do
Liverpool
Do
started.
you think that? Say Arsenal have all their firepower back now. Say Saka comes back, Jesus comes back, everybody.
you all can just have a firepower.
Hold on, hold on.
Salah,
Salah,
I tell you,
Salah gets injured now
when you broke someone
and doesn't play
Thank
for
you.
the rest of the season. Do you think Liverpool will win the league by a gap of
Look at this criminal.
10 points?
Look at this criminal.
They'll win the league, but
Look
I
at
don't
this.
think
Look
they'll
at
win
look
the
at this criminal.
That's the point.
Look at this criminal. He
That's
talks,
the
say,
point.
Make all your own players return. Then Salah get injury.
But that's what Liverpool are playing with. They play with their entire team all
So
season.
they go come up person for you before. You know your
No,
own legend.
that's the
Thierry
point.
Henry said
No,
being available is a skill.
The point is,
Is there.
Arsenal have had their failings this season.
Your coach should be
Predominantly,
jailed for how he
their
has
failings-
managed Saka.
Predominantly,
saying
the
that this
failings started at the start of the season when they failed to bring in players.
He bought Calafiori
You
now.
know, it's
That you nobody let us hear what. Is it not
But
Cala?
that boy
What
is
did
good,
they call her for us? That
Big
time?
Cala.
Big Cala, top guy.
But the boy good.
By the
If you like
by the way, I'd stick him up in a centre forward position. He has the movement of a centre forward.
Sure, we don't
By
get
the way,
9 for
I-
our academy.
Yeah, when I don't get number 9 for our
That's
academy.
now waiting and they vex with Ateta. Now this guy
Nah,
match
Chido be Martin. Now you don't see that boy.
Nah,
come
they
back.
go sell out.
idiot. He dey find 50,000. He dey find who
No,
to
but
give
he-
him
he-
50,000.
Now you,
Nah,
now your brother
Arsenal,
come.
Man U fan he be.
Arsenal.
That boy a player.
The boy na some. The boy
boy
sabi
sabi
play ball.
See,
The
make
boy
I
sabi
tell you,
play
somebody
ball, na,
made
I
a
tell you
simple
that.
analysis.
But the boy too
boy
Make I
sabi-
tell you,
The
you
boy
be,
sabi
I
play
was
ball.
arrogant.
you
Yeah,
be,
you know
why
the
no go
smile,
arrogant?
you know,
You
smile,
know,
no
in
go do,
that
just
position
the-
that he's
just
playing,
the
he needs to
smile
be
face.
arrogant.
somebody made a simple analysis that actually say look at Chido Martins in one game.
He don't
This guy
create
has
chances.
proven that
Yeah.
it is not that Holland was not getting chances. Holland is not a
but
good
he wasn't
striker.
getting chances.
Holland
Let's
is
be
not a good
honest.
striker.
Yeah,
Like,
I
in
see
terms
what-
of,
I see what
he's
they're
not a
saying,
good
but
striker in terms of like movement in the
Your
box.
movement.
He doesn't have it.
His movement.
He
is
doesn't
not
have
good.
Movement is not good.
Person
It's not
see
good.
movement.
how
He
ways
stays
he
somewhere,
died.
he wants
See
them
how
to
ways
play
he
it
died.
to
And the funny thing
Person
is that
score 8 goals
you see that-
throughout the
the
season.
funny
Go
thing is that
sign
that
am.
Chido B. Martins, this could have been his moment.
Yeah, but
This
that
could have
time,
been
you
his
think go think say,
You know, play him.
nah.
You won't play him.
Even Butler is not coming on at all.
You won't
Yes.
play him.
No, he.
Baba,
This is
I don't know. Say that boy top pass Casemiro.
He thought,
the boy toil.
Jesus.
This could have been.
7
This
Boy
could have
need
been.
to-
This
he
could have been a chance.
I see when I see him.
your coach no go play him.
I'm sorry to bring him back, but that's some cement physique.
Yeah,
He
of
has
course.
that
He's got
cement-
that cement physique.
No talk too much. Let's just move
No,
on. from
and the funny thing is
so that we no go.
Wale,
Yeah.
they talk nonsense. Look, young Ethan Waneri, young player.
That's the only name where you go mention since.
Why no go mention him? A
But
young
he
player.
doesn't. He's not a number 9.
That boy has scored 9 goals. He's 17. He has scored 9 goals this season.
What he
He's
cons-
17 years.
My brother, what you consign me now?
One-
Is that the title you want?
One is at least 24.
At
He's
least.
not.
At least 24.
He's not an English boy.
That boy
Ah.
knows
English boy. He has a younger brother serving.
Well, I see
No,
that boy.
BX can. He has a younger brother in the academy.
Now
You
UK
think-
they born am.
Now UK now, a British boy.
That boy. So that boy.
I'll speak to them.
So Foden.
No,
I'll speak to them.
nah, midwife home.
Sit down, man.
Anwa.
That's simple question. That's simple question.
Say, look.
Now the same date.
Say, look, Anwa.
Now the same date. Now the same date.
He said
Liverpool.
By the way, if you were born in Akwa Ibom State, you right, and you're a millennial, and they not born you for Anwa.
Anwa.
For Anwa. That's not where you were born. Either your parents don't offend God. I'm telling you, see, there's a place in
Anwa.
if you are between
Famous old ground.
right now, if you are between
Old stomping
if you are
ground.
between
Mad
20,
place,
28 to 30 to 38, you get 10-year range. You know, boy, for Anwa. St. Luke.
Anwa.
Is that where you were born?
No, that's not
You
where I was
do this
born.
every week. Stop
Any
it.
of your siblings born in Anwa?
No,
Sit down, man. Now, Botti now. They,
no, be butty,
They don't-
nothing.
they don't have money.
My
The one
parents.
will give you like Hebrew man. She just drop out.
She didn't need anybody.
Let's talk football.
My hope be say, don't be say Liverpool
It's not
start.
like
Don't be say Liverpool start season today. When I start 4 weeks after.
But you know
Like
that
the same
but,
date.
but,
No, the
but,
point
but you know
is-
what prayer people always pray? They say you give it like Hebrew man. I never see person sit on the British prayer.
No, people do.
No,
People they where just stay inside house.
If
They
he-
don't. They
they
just
won't
born.
born for
Yes.
they go at another pass.
If Hebrew women 6 years, then go do am.
You're an idiot.
You see those Hebrew women, if they're 6 years, they go do am.
Sign me up. That's epidural. Like, check out.
See, I will never like anybody who would want to put a woman through that Hebrew woman thing. Good luck to them. God bless you. May the Lord be with you.
Now you they pray for us. Say you won't born like Hebrew.
Usually women say that it's better.
You say
Hebrew
that one
women.
Hebrew,
Okay, they were able
but
to
you
push
go at another every
second.
week.
They're already used to the pain.
Your doctor
No,
has
I
put
think
that.
a lot of people. I think a lot of people just want to like.
Ah.
A lot of people try
No.
to avoid the operation.
Bro, that
the
thing is
operation
scary.
route, like
Yeah,
the CS
yeah.
route.
But in the end, it's just God's mercy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just God's mercy. So I was saying that.
You know,
This man, you
we don't
talk,
draw-
this man, you
Let me
talk too
finish what I was
much.
we
saying.
don't draw now.
Liverpool,
You talk too much.
Liverpool.
Don't try to make it forget.
I don't forget. I don't forget.
You don't.
Liverpool
Una play
have
one.
had-
I don't draw.
We don't draw
Liverpool
now.
have had an easy run.
No,
you know, situations have worked in their favor.
For how many seasons now?
very-
Situation no fit
no,
work
wait,
for una
2015,
people.
the same thing.
Very little favor.
Next season again now, situation no go work for una
It will
people.
not happen next season. You can be sure of that.
Now, wetin you
You know,
talk last
Arsenal,
season?
I told you guys in the group chat.
This podcast is 6 years.
Yeah,
Of this podcast.
you know,
See, but say you don't say that it's 60 of this podcast.
no, be only 60.
No.
Not 24.
You get? You dey always talk like say una home
No.
date of starting the Premier League they different.
No, wait. Liverpool, and you have to be honest. Do you
Honest
think?
that what?
Do you think that
Is it why I
if
agree with
Arsenal had a
that, man?
full
We can
team,
wait.
a full squad,
Make I wait.
Liverpool had a full squad, you think it will be 13 points clear?
If
But
I had a
this is
full
not the
squad,
case.
me too, I'll be second.
You will not. You will not win it. You will not.
Last season
As
when
in,
you
even
went,
with
last
the-
season when
even
you
with
went,
the poor-
last season
even
when you
with
went,
the
last
poor
season when you
strikers-
went and lost to
even
Aston
with the
Villa,
poor-
did you not have your full team?
Even with the poor strike, we played against an incredible team. Liverpool are not that incredible team. That's the thing.
I said last season when you went and lost.
Without-
I said last season when you went and lost against
Liverpool
Aston Villa.
are not an
Did you-
incredible team.
Hey, last season when
The
you went,
Liverpool team that won 98 points was Salah, Mane, and Firmino.
I beg.
This team will have 98 points.
go and check
They
that.
will have 98 points over my dead body.
You and your coach.
Over my dead body.
Sir.
The Liverpool.
Sir,
They will not have.
sir.
me, I just
What you're
get-
saying? What you're saying that Liverpool win
I
every
get, me, I
game?
get,
remaining.
I mean, I
They
get, me, I
will
get,
not.
me, I get,
Don't talk about you.
me, I get
you die,
Undertaker number. Me, I just the wait.
Sir, you will die. Oh.
They will not.
I just say the
They
wait.
say they will win. They will win 98 points. What you're saying?
I didn't get arranged here.
I don't understand this. I became fair.
I didn't get arranged here. See,
Foolish guy.
I
You
didn't get
go there do, you go there do what like
You know
this.
what that is.
I beg.
Now why have you no phone for the commission?
I swear, it's a fine picture. Because you wear your ring.
Wale just vexed. They don't do.
Wale will come post the one we don't find.
Wale, please. Always,
Wale, I
pass-
beg,
always
they-
check with me
no
before
be
you post
you,
my
no be-
picture.
Please always check. No,
man,
only you can draw and see.
And only you
Please
be
always
good.
check with
Always
me.
check.
Check with me. I
You
don't
will
know.
post all these dark
And
pictures.
this
I
you be
beg.
wicked. You be that the one with first closer and he goes there.
No, and I will now.
I love this one.
You're gonna look like best made offline, bro.
Check with me, I
Always
I
check.
have an image to protect.
Just always too dark. That's my own.
I got to never give my image right contract. Like,
Please.
You're doing a terrific job, by the
No,
way.
I did a terrible job.
I mean, terrible job. Terrible job.
I'm not gonna give anything for you.
A very terrible one. You should be arrested.
Now be say you be no get any other interest, anybody interest in you now. Me shall find.
Why they go take picture? I got
I
to
call
look
you. Why they go take picture? You go they look whether you find inside.
Soon you go know why passport now. Your name be on top.
One of my guy, I like the picture of body. My guy no post well, so I don't say make I risk am for my WhatsApp status. As the guy see am like this, I beg bring am down. She say come out and come.
Cover me olówó tún post ugly picture.
Come on, I say.
Oh, the thing pain because me I find a way with that.
If I take your phone, take picture, you understand? I go as I look am, I go delete all the one I don't find inside. Remain the other one with you. Anything you do, anything you do, I'm comfortable with it. Anything you do, I'm good with it.
I'm tired.
I'm good. I feel like
Wicked people.
anyway.
I see one thing where one
This man you talk too much.
sorry, one bit. Stephanie Coker, you do one video. He say if your ex send you a message, he say I can't sleep. He say open one book. He call one Bible for sure. He say open one book in the Bible, read them for him. No rest for the weekend.
No rest for the weekend. No how. Anyway, this week, right? What we wanted to do, so a lot of people have asked us for the part 2 of that list. The top 5 intros in Afrobeats, and shout out to everybody who actually thought that was interesting, because we were just having fun and fooling around, and we came up with the list, and I wanted us to do the part 2. But I just felt like, what? The guys felt like, it's fine, we'll probably do it some other time. We need to take stock of everybody we've left out. But we've been thinking, and I was just thinking, solos are great, but I think that collaborations are something that is missing in the modern art.
Yep.
People don't collaborate anymore. I see an album, people are proud to do an album, just them. And I think that has a lot to do with publishing and all those, the sharing and all that kind of stuff.
No, I don't even think. Nah. I think it's more down to personal. I don't think it's the.
I think standship is a big problem as well.
It's a big problem. People now want to. There's more unhealthy competition now. Like I'll do it. I'll do it without you. I'll do it on my own. Or I can't have. I mean, obviously, there's still some songs that people have collaborated on, but some collaborations that you would expect that they are no-brainers, and they would never happen. So people just have this.
Which is why I give a lot of credit to you know what Files and Simi did for those 2 year run.
Chemistry or
that
something.
They had an incredible run.
Yeah, people thought
Files
they were
and Simi had an incredible run with collaborations. Who else? Fino and Badu had an incredible run. As far as collaborations go, that was quite the run. I think those are some of the golden periods of collaboration.
Even the Fino and Badu thing, I don't even think we can bring it now. It has to be like part of then, because I don't think it is now.
No. That's the 2011.
It's part of then.
Yeah,
you get. It's,
that's the 2011.
Now people hardly. Some people release EPs. They are the only one on it. People drop their albums. They rarely have 1 or 2 features on there.
This guy did it with Ruga.
Back in the day where we said, which guy? Benson. Yeah, that was a very good one.
That was a good one. Yeah, a couple of songs in there are good.
Yeah,
but I thought just thinking about that, it came to me that we should we've had some incredible collaborations, and I wanted to do the top 5 collaborations of all time. In Afrobeats, and last time we did this list, someone said. You put a hip hop song in it, but I was like, what? I don't want to break the genres down too much, right? But I want to start with this one that I don't think that songs like this are made anymore, right? I'm just gonna. I think we're connected, and we're not connected to this thing. I'm just gonna put this on.
Man, this is hard, man, because
yeah. So cool. I just need to. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I think we have the connection, right? This is one I thought, and this is in no particular order, guys. So join us as well. Let us know your top 5, Afrobeat collaborations of all time, right? I think that this song, every time you play it, you just realize that there are no artists like this anymore, right? Why don't we have the network here?
Network.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for this to play. Oh my God.
On your own side, so. They don't, not them.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not them.
Not them. Not them.
This is bad,
They
man.
don't find me.
Ooh. I don't know that there are many songs like this anymore.
£1.
Oh.
I think that this song is,
Just the jam.
when people make songs and you see a rap artist have the flexibility to play with
You know the song.
you know the jam, Abi?
If you fast forward and
This is an incredible song.
the
Yeah.
chorus or something.
No fast forward down. You have this entrance. What made fast forward down?
See pass on my revenue. This, I dare you to find me a song like this on the market. So that's in no particular order. That was my first.
Naira,
That was my
bro.
first pick.
Try.
The next pick I would have would be.
Collaborations ever.
Nice.
Come on, it's hard. Anyways, let's go.
I think that
beg.
first of all, there are no artists like Waje
Nice and
anymore.
rugged man, guys did that song.
But
You're onto something.
I have another pick, and a lot of people would not. What I did with this pick was go back, because recency bias is the thing, and you don't want to be clouded by that. But some of the greatest Afrobeat artists that really paved the way for all these artists doing music now, and people don't talk about these people near enough, right? Of course, maybe not in a good way, but yeah, I'm just gonna. Can you guess who my next pick is? IBK, can you
Has to be Olamide and Fino.
no. So yeah.
Let's go.
Something that has one they call on it.
This artist, right? I don't think that
Moit.
I don't think that the younger people will realize
Moit.
how powerful this is. This artist is one of the most powerful artists in Africa. Like they could perform for 2 hours.
Booty call.
P Square.
Booty call.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna play.
It has to be
I'm-
P
I'm
Square.
I'm gonna play-
P Square shoot.
I'm gonna play a song
play first.
that not many people had the knowledge of just how good they were in their era.
Yeah.
It was incredible, right? I'm just waiting for network. But why they grumble behind my sex now? What didn't happen?
Tell me
Relax
what
now.
make it possible. You know this song?
Yeah, I know.
See that man?
So
I'm
this
not
jam,
deaf now.
He say he's not deaf.
I'm not
Give
deaf
am
now.
belle,
Go
give
to hear
am
now.
Wait.
No give a beleja. Don't mind now.
this jam with Two Face. I don't think people realize how when big artists want to collaborate, they are scared of each other's talent. This song, that's Two Face there. Like I don't know many songs that you can have.
I beg you. We don't get time. But
I don't know if- I don't know if
that
that-
Two-Face verse.
why
That
you-
Two-Face verse.
I don't know if you could have.
Why you stop him?
I
don't
That Two-Face verse. You guys say, that Two-Face verse supposed to play.
Someone play, Abi.
Supposed to play. That
Boy,
Two-Face
go play inside car.
So this is
Hey. See that man? Were you there?
I was not there.
Were you there?
I was not there, but you were there.
I was there.
so this is where Two Face in that song.
Only God made it possible.
God made it.
Ability, baby girl, it is you that I see. From the eyes of the eagle, it's like a possibility. Cause people know they see the way I they see. Your beauty is so pure and so clean from within. I they see. Hey, that don't feel understand where every time I go Abuja, they buy you kill she. I they feel. When I deal with her, everybody truly know now. Your beauty is divine, girl. You know.
So that's
moving on, moving on.
that's second one, right? The next
Why you
one,
stop,
the next one I'm gonna play, right, is an incredible song. I don't know if people will agree with this one, but this has to be one of the best. You know, I had to.
Beg, maybe Rugged Man and Nice. Bro, that
Yeah.
collabo, man.
I think that this is for the younger people a little bit, you know, so we're not too old on the show. But whichever way you slice it, young people or older people, older generation, you know, millennials, this has to pass. Anyway you play it. And this was across country.
Yeah.
They told me everybody's 15 minutes in a different
The
time
best
zone.
hook.
Hey, since I have it, you the one I
So
want
who
to shout
killed
my
this
life
verse
on.
here? More.
Get your life, little mama, won't you get your life on?
This
Hey.
jam,
And nothing cooler than the right moves when you do them to the right songs, Let's shoot this movie and put the shit on repeat. I hope this memory's not making you fall asleep. Before we hit the road, put our phones on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change your plans for the weekend? Cause I am trying to kick you like E.
this is the part.
The preset.
Then we hit the major leagues with the G's.
See that man, were you there? You were not here. You were not here.
In particular,
You were not here. This song, my brother, we did.
I think that wherever you played,
You did what?
This song, we scattered everywhere.
wherever you played,
See,
you
let
know,
me tell you, legit, no vex, legit. I used to have, like, me and my friends, right? We used to have something where everywhere we go to, anytime we hang out, everywhere we go to, we do like a proper performance.
Yeah.
Like dancing. There was a time we went out, we had, so the lounge we were sitting at, they had a group of girls that would perform dance. We had like a dance off, like a battle, like with the girls.
That
like,
song-
insane. This song, no.
song-
Once it drops,
but this is going out to my top, and it's not in no particular order. But if I ordered them, the next two songs would either be one or two, right? And this has to be a song that everybody agrees with. You know, I don't think you can say collaboration in Nigeria
Booty
to
call.
artists
Let's
without this artist,
okay, no,
right?
You keep quiet, nice. Everybody come. Everybody come.
I don't know.
Street
I don't know.
Street
And it's funny because
you were there.
Two-Face makes the list
You get
twice,
big credibility.
right? And that says a lot
No,
about
this is one of the greatest Afrobeat songs
of all time.
ever.
Like easy.
You should have played this one first. You should have played this. My name again. It's like it's so hot and you go insane. Hey, I be the chosen one. I remain a barra. Like brain drain, working all day. Like say I know be my mate. No.
The street kid, what it is to do, man. Once when I come,
Brand new one, born animosity.
I be the great one. I'm a boy, sure I be on the fifth one. Ojúmọ́ kan, ìmọ̀ kan, èdè kan, àṣà kan, àṣà kan. Just like chameleon.
Again.
Sorry, I think you should.
Again, I mean, I would love to play the Two-Face verse.
Yeah, I love it. I love this. You know.
Let's go. I love it.
It was nice and who?
Nice and Two-Face, right?
Two-Face, nice.
But if I was gonna do
One of
a,
the
if I was gonna do a
greatest
top,
ever.
I mean, I
Nice.
couldn't put one over the other, but this would be one or two, right? And this, I think that everybody has to agree, no, that this is one of the best Afrobeat songs of all time, like collaborations. And-
that list not complete.
What you hear, you won't disagree. It'll be hard. It'll be hard to. That's the end. It'll be hard to. Ice and Brimo. You couldn't touch it, man.
Yo guys,
Guys, let us know if you were there.
Were you there?
Best collabos of all time, right?